On the action this season with Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game. Select higher or lower between 2 and 8 players and compete for up to 325 times your entry. Use code DIRECTOR when signing up to receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.
Picture, if you will, the mightiest of storms. A clash of elements that gives birth to chaos. That is the essence of who we are. We are not idle bystanders. We are the storm itself. Fierce and unyielding, raging against any threat that seeks to dominate us.
I am the storm. When the sky goes dark, that's when I arrive. Thrive under pressure, I'ma come alive. Staring at adversity right in the eyes. I'ma shine in the shadows even when the stakes are high. Yeah, battle from the bottom and we made a name. Yeah, flooded out the gutters when we brought the rain. Yeah, stood together stronger than an iron chain. Run for cover when you feel the rumble of that thunder bang. In the chaos, I become the calm. Push me out the comfort zone, that's where I belong. Time to light the heavens up when the pressure's on. I'ma stand tall, stand strong. I am the storm.
When the world questions how we persevere, how we can possibly withstand the storm before us, we look them dead in the eye and proudly proclaim that we are the storm.
Yes, I'm a relentless force of nature, pushing against your walls and making them fall like it was a ball of paper. Buried in talk of all debaters with the Hall of Famers. Yeah, I paid my dues and all the wages. You better make a way, cause I'm ruthless in pursuit of greatness. I never lose the composure to chaos, I am the calm. Push me up out of the comfort zone, that's where I belong. We finna light the heavens up whenever the pressure's on. I'ma stand tall, stand strong. I am the storm.
Let's go.
Action.
Who's got it better than us?
Into the end zone, Parker fans are witnesses to history.
Yo, what up, Bull fam? It's the Director. Monday Night Football, baby. Let's go! Primetime Justin Herbert is upon us. One of the best records out there in terms of primetime, man. This dude knows how to play primetime football. What's going on, everybody? It's your buddy Director. We got Tony Franco in the house, Don Clark, Hugo, Rattlesnake Jake. We got King D. Lloyd. Good to see everybody out here, man. We got an awesome Monday night matchup, Chargers, Cardinals, and one of the first games, the Chargers are not going to be facing a top 5 run defense in quite a while. Excited to see the Bolts get things off on the ground with J.K. Dobbins and company. Should be a pretty good one, man. Hey, before we do jump into the stream, though, guys, I do want to give a shout-out to a good friend of the stream, Jason Epperly. If you guys don't know who he is, he was a member of our Fantasy Football League, the Prime League that we have here on the channel. He's been an awesome fan of the channel for a long time, have talked to him several times, and unfortunately, he did pass away just a few days ago. To my understanding, due to complications in surgery. I wanted to give a quick shout-out and a final shout-out to our friend,
Director,
Jason Epperly.
Bird.
And
is this a Charlie Brown Oi Sesame
pay respect to him and his family, and know that we are thinking about him in this game tonight, and that he'll always be a part of the Bolt fam. Give me some love for Jason in the comment section below. And with that, we're going to jump right into the game, man. This one's for you, good man, Jason. Let's go. It's the Cardinals on offense to start this game off, and it's going to be batted away early. Chargers defense has looked on fire lately. How are the Arizona Cardinals going to face up against Khalil Mack, Tooley, and the awesome defense of the Chargers this week? We'll have to wait and see. Hey, man, we'll circle back around and grab some of them super chats too, man. We got a couple of them coming in here at $20 a pop, man. Thank you guys so much. Don Clark, $20 holla. Appreciate the love, Don. As we got a 2nd and 10 coming up for the Cardinals, it's Kyler Murray rolling out to his right, and Tuli Tuipulotu is going to push him out of bounds after a gain of 5. It's going to be a 3rd and medium coming up next. Don Clark, thank you so much for the $20 holla, man. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Pegasus. Use the heart of the cards, Pegasus. Director. Is that team called the Tweety Birds? Tweety Birds! This a Charlie Brown Sesame Street broadcast? We going in, we're going to slap around some juveniles, baby, let's go! 3rd and 5 coming. Hey, Pegasus! Thank you so much for the $20 holla, man. 3rd and 5. It's Kyler Murray looking for the underneath route. Excuse me, it's going to be a curl on the outside. Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to pick up his first reception of the game, picking up a first down for the Cardinals, who are now at the 42-yard line. It was Cam Hart in coverage. Of course, these guys not unfamiliar with each other. Last time they met up, Cam Hart left quite the impression on Marvin Harrison Jr. Now here is the rematch to see how these two guys face off once again against one another. Tara, good to see you. Of course, we got Hugo the Doorman Boss in here. Miguel, what's going on, everybody? I know, yes, today's game exclusively on ESPN+. Here comes the next carry for the Cardinals. I have to believe that's James Conner. He's going to pick up maybe a yard. And it'll be 2nd and 9 coming up for the Cards. Sesame Stream East. Yo, I don't know if that's what you meant to type, but that's what I read. That's great. Oh, baby. Is Brendan active today? Yes. As far as I understand, he is. The Chargers list of inactives, I did not see his name included there, so this could be the Brendan Rice debut game. Hugo says he's not seeing the game. Oh, man. Here comes the next play. It's Kyler Murray. Pockets collapsing. He's scrambling, looking for some space. He's going to take off on the ground, picks up the first down, and then some. It's Kyler Murray. He's going to be an issue today, man. We all know, Chargers fans will tell you, we got a tough time keeping up with mobile quarterbacks. We're facing up against one of the best in the league today. Hopefully the Chargers find a way to keep him contained. It looked like a nice, defensive effort to keep that from happening, but Kyler Murray just found some space and took off. Nightwave with the 43 months. What's up, dude? Finally finished school of 2 years. Once I get my career going, I'm going to drop a bomb on you. So what's up, dude? Hey, Nightwave, congratulations, dude. Here comes Kyler Murray. It's tipped in the air. Intercepted. Tier Tart. He's going to get the ball popped out as well. And it's going to be, recovered by the Cardinals. Tier Tart picked it up, fumbled it, and the Cardinals get it back, but it's going to be, it's going to be way back there, dude. I don't know how they're going to call this one. It was tipped up in the air by, I believe, Khalil Mack, and Tier Tart gets the ball popped right out as, like a second afterwards, and it's recovered by the Cardinals. They're going to be all the way back at, I have to assume, what is this, the 30-yard line, 20-yard line? Oh, so close, man. Tier Tart got excited, dude. He was getting excited. Got to go down, big man. Got to go down. Instead, it's going to be, I guess because it was another fumble recovery, a 1st and 10. But it's going to take him all the way back to the 28-yard line to start again. Man, almost a big play off the bat for the Chargers defense, man. Huge opportunity there. Almost for the Chargers D. Tart could play running back. Get him and Scott Matlock in rotation for that fullback position, right? Hugo can't find it on ESPN. I wonder why, dude. You got to get ESPN Plus. I don't know if that helps. There's going to be a little ESPN Plus section. You click on that. The Chargers should be in there. I hate that they did it that way, too. But, yeah, it's been difficult for a lot of people this week. Here comes 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff. James Conner bounces off. Going to find another 5 yards, maybe even 6. It's going to be 2nd and medium for the Cardinals. Man, the other thing I don't like about this, too, is ESPN, man. It's a noticeable drop in quality. Do I have it set to... No, I guess you can't even set that. Yeah. It feels like I'm watching it, if I'm being honest, in 720. And my TV upstairs and my setups, like I usually have 4K upscaling, and it just... Yikes. Yeah, I don't like it. 2nd and 4. It's Kyler Murray. Marvin Harrison in the slot. It's going to be thrown over the middle and incomplete, looking for Trey McBride, covered by Dayan Henley, who's been fantastic in coverage this year, fantastic all around, is going to have a tough task going up against the big tight end, one of the top 3 tight ends in the league, if you ask me. He's going to be looking for holding on that play, but it looked pretty clean to me. 3rd and 4 coming up. Chargers would love to see an opportunity to get off the field after that almost fumble recovery by Tier Tart. 3rd and 4 coming up. Come on, baby. Kyler Murray, tight formation for the Cardinals. Pocket collapses. Murray's on the run. Khalil Mack's on his heels. He's got to throw it away. Incomplete. It's going to be a 4th down. Oh, Jesse Minter called up the blitz, and it got home immediately, baby. If Murray hadn't been Murray, he would have been buried in the turf feed. Let's go, baby. That was crazy, dude. Khalil Mack, man. Who says this dude's over 30, man? He was on that dude's heels, forcing the incompletion. It is now 4th and 4, and the Chargers are going to throw, or the Cardinals are going to punt this one away. Oh, yes, sir. The fumble hurt, but the Chargers find a way to get the ball. After a nice blitz by Jesse Minter, baby. Oh, you love to see it. Yeah, Mac, dude, how is he that quick? Here comes the returner. I'm believing 89. Jalen Reagor, right? Yeah, Jalen Reagor, the Chargers practice squad wide receiver, elevated for this game with Quentin Johnston and Darius Davis inactive. I would assume we're going to see a little bit of Brendan Rice tonight, maybe, but Jalen Reagor looks to be the primary returner for this team, while Darius Davis is not suiting up. So keep that in mind. Jalen Reagor, the returner, definitely a good return. Say what you want about him as a receiver. Definitely not a bad returner. Got to see how much action he gets tonight. Probably limited to special teams. You're going to see a lot of Ladd McConkey, Josh Palmer tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and assume, man, if I were the Chargers and everything I saw this offseason, everything I was witnessing this offseason, I would love to see some Brendan Rice tonight, man. I think, again, from what my eyes told me, this is a situation where it's fine to uncork the rookie and see what he's got. Cardinals defense isn't anything too crazy, particularly bad versus the run, but certainly not great versus the pass. I would give the rookie a shot here, man. See what he's got, as the Chargers are eagerly awaiting some receivers to return from injury, including now Quentin Johnston and DJ Chark, who was recently activated. It would definitely be a huge help for the Chargers to get some of these guys back. Very short-handed in today's game, so you have to assume this might be Brendan Rice's debut game of his NFL career. Can't let Kyler get out of the pocket. Yeah, it's going to be tough. The Chargers are not the best team at containing mobile quarterbacks, but I'm sure that they're very aware of it, which is why Jesse Minter called the play that he did on 3rd and 4, not allowing Kyler Murray the time to create something, right, to escape the pocket and find some space, just like we saw in that last conversion. Instead, he said, hey, let's send the house and close all of those doors so that he either finds a receiver quick or has to step back, roll back, find a way to extend the play, and then ultimately, with that many pass rushers on his heels, is kind of have to throw it away, which is exactly what happened. Jesse Minter is a genius, man. We're going to keep Oh man, I forgot to post these earlier today. Excuse me, everybody, but I got a couple of entries that I'm very excited about. I've got Kyler Murray on 32 rushing yards. He's already about halfway there. Certainly more than halfway there. We got a Dicker field goal and Kamani. This is 3 picks for 135, and then I also got the gimme pick, the free pick that was handed off earlier this afternoon of Kyler Murray. We're also looking for some Ladd McConkey receiving yards and a J.K. Dobbins day, which I'm pretty confident in both of those considering the opponent and what their defense looks like right now. Let's move back into the game. The Chargers out here on offense are going to get their first shot at it. Who do we see out there on the field? Simi Fehoko. Can't forget about him. He's going to see a lot of action tonight as well. He's been pretty nice when called upon. Here comes Justin Herbert. Steps back, fires, looking to the sideline. It's Simi Fehoko, who's going to pick up a Charger first down. Bolts now at the 23-yard line. Looks like the fair catch was in and around the 11-yard line. The Bolts complete their first pass. Of course, you're expecting Jim Harbaugh to come out the gate running. I really do believe Justin Herbert's going to have a nice shot to show why he's a top 5 quarterback in the league in this matchup this week, shaking off that foot injury, finding a rhythm with his new receivers. Let's see what they can do. Next play is a handoff. Oh, it's going to be J.K. Dobbins, and Dobbins going to pick up 6 solid yards, 7 solid yards on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 3, and the Chargers' offensive line, which is going to be such a huge point of emphasis in this week's matchup, absolutely dominated the defensive line of the Cardinals. Man, they look like toddlers out there, baby. Slap those dudes around, man. That was some nice space for JK. I expect to see a lot of that this week. Here comes 2nd and 3. Justin Herbert. It's another handoff. J.K. Dobbins navigating the pile. Finds some space. Picks up another first down. Here comes the Hobdobbins, baby. The Bolts finding some space on the ground. The offensive line, defensive line matchup, very evident early in this one, man. Whoo! I love that, dude. I love that. This is what Jim Harbaugh envisioned when putting together that offensive line. My, oh my, are those guys getting bullied right now. Kamani Vidal lining up in the slot for this one. Chargers now at the 30-yard line, the 34-yard line. Vidal's going to be in motion. It's going to be Justin Herbert throwing over the middle. He's going to find his tight end. That's Will Dissly, who breaks the tackle and takes it down after a 15-yard gain. First down, Chargers. 81's in the chat. Will Dissly, tight end 1 for the day. You'll even say maybe a rehearsal or maybe a audition for more snaps at receiving tight end this week. Of course, Hayden Hurst not suiting up for this one. A lot of praise from Matt Money Smith over the offseason that Will Dissly could be the do-it-all tight end, very reminiscent of George Kittle for this offense. Let's see if that comes to fruition in this matchup. Tight formation for the Chargers. Kamani Vidal still in at running back. It's going to be a pass. Justin Herbert steps back, fires underneath, finds Will Dissly again, and it's going to be a 6-yard pickup for the Bolts and a 2nd and medium coming up from the 45-yard line. Let's go, baby. That was a lot happening, man. I got to catch my breath. Woo! Yeah, man. If we can get that 81 going, dude, I would love to feel better about the tight end situation. No disrespect to Hayden Hurst, but I want to see more from the position. I would love to see more right now, dude. Will Dissly, so far so good. Here comes 2nd and 4. It's Justin Herbert on the play action. He's looking, fires, deep ball down the sideline, wide open. Oh, it's going to be fumbled at the 1, but it's out of bounds. Are they going to say he recovered it in bounds? There's absolutely no way that happened. Oh, they're saying it might have gone through the end zone. Oh, no. Jalen Reagor, he caught a huge pass. Where did it go out of bounds? That was such a banger play. We got to wait for the replay, dude. I think it went out of bounds. Oh, it did go. It did go through the end zone, but I think Jalen Reagor stepped out of bounds before it got punched out. Are they not going to show it again? Okay, they're going to commercial. Hopefully they're taking another look at it. That would be such a disappointment. Jalen Reagor had the ball punched out. Another forced fumble by the Cardinals. I guess the other one was our defensive tackle. The ball takes a very favorable Cardinals bounce into the end zone, in which it's going to be a touchback for the Cardinals if that holds up. There is also the question of whether or not Jalen Reagor stepped out of bounds before the ball got popped out. But we don't know yet. They went to commercial. We're waiting to see what happened. There's also the question of whether or not that ball was complete. He was wide open. Justin Herbert delivered a beautiful pass. Got to wait and see if that pass was brought in cleanly, if he stepped out of bounds, if it was a bang-bang play. There's still a lot of things that could help the Chargers out here. But as it's called on the field, it looks like it's going to be a touchback for the Cardinals. We're waiting to see, man. We're in commercial break. QJ would have scored that. He probably does. And if I'm being honest with you guys, Jalen Reagor's got a bit of a reputation. I don't know if it's something like that, but it was a great play. It started off as an awesome play and ended in disaster. We got to wait and see. Chargers got to get both hands on them footballs, man. It's the second time that's happened today. Woo! Hoo-hoo. Y'all want to see some more Rice? We might see a little bit of him this week. Right now, it looks like, especially with Jalen Reagor getting a reception right there, I have to imagine it's Simi Fehoko, then Reagor, then possibly Brandon Rice. Yeah, dude, I don't know. From what I can tell, they're going to uphold. They're going to uphold it. They're going to say it's Cardinals ball. Yeah, that's what they did. Chargers were on their way to a touchdown. Instead, a huge play. Quite honestly, lucky play by the Cardinals. As the ball did bounce. Oh, man. Oh, and his foot clearly. Man, so lucky that ball bounced where it did, dude. Nothing you can really do about that. I think Reagor rode the sideline the way he was supposed to in case something like that happened. But that's the way it is sometimes, man. That sucks. Here come the Chargers back on defense. We'd love to see another big play. It's Kyler Murray. He's going to find his man underneath. I think that's Trey McBride, who just picked up a first down. It's going to be Cardinals now at the Chargers' 31-yard line. Oh, man. You like how easy we move the ball, though? Yeah, this is going to be one of those matchups, Dexter, where it feels like the Chargers, who have been going up against top 10, top 5 ranked defenses all year long, they're finally going to get a softer matchup via the Cardinals defense. We'll have to see how this offense shapes up with the opponent that's not ridiculous versus the run especially. Here comes Kyler Murray, who looked like he wanted to keep it. He did. He'll pick up a couple of yards. Nice job by the Chargers to close in on him, not allow a first down. It'll be a 2nd and 8, only a 2-yard pickup by the quarterback design run. It'll be 2nd and 8 coming up. Aren't they playing Brandon Rice again? I don't know. From what I saw at training camp, he was awesome. And again, I saw all this in person. They probably have a pretty good reason, though. They probably have a pretty good reason. Here's 2nd and 8. It's I form. It's the Cardinals. Hand off. It's James Conner. And Conner's going to find a first down and a little bit extra. First down Cardinals at the Chargers 43. Hey, Karen with the $20 holla.
Hey director, was supposed to be at this game in Oz, but had to cancel, had an accident and am recovering. Chargers need to invest in superglue. Both up.
Oh, Karen, I hope you're all right. Accidents are certainly never any fun. Thank you so much for dropping in and keeping us updated, though. Definitely a bummer you weren't able to attend, but hey, as far as I hear, the Bolt fam, they showed up and represented. They held down the fort. Here comes another carry. It's Conner. Conner's going to spin, finds a first down. Cards at midfield now. Well, Karen, I certainly hope you're feeling better soon. Definitely not a fun thing. Accidents, I mean, thank God, everything could end a little bit different. Thank God everything was all right. You're recovering now. You have our thoughts with you, all right? We're sending the good aura over. Thank you so much for the support there, Karen. Man, that's a bummer you had to cancel, though. This is definitely one that if I traveled even more, I would certainly love to go see this one. Hey, thank you so much, Mark. Thank you again so much, Karen. Give her some love and good vibes in the chat, man. Recovering's never too fun. Here comes 1st and 10. It's another I-form carry by Connor. And Connor, he's going to slip the first tackle by Tuli Tuipulotu, but doesn't get very far after that. Picks up maybe a yard, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nice play on the edge by Tuli to stop that from developing into a big play. It's 2nd and long coming up. Nice play by Tuli, baby. Here comes 2nd and 10. Kyler Murray fires quickly, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Chargers. What's the status of DJ Chark? They've activated his 21-day window. He has resumed practicing, but he's not been activated off IR quite yet. But very good chance that he does in the next week. Obviously the next 2 weeks, but I think in the next week, from what we saw, he should be looking pretty good to go. Here comes 3rd and 10 by the Chargers defense. Can they get off the field at midfield? We're going to have to wait a second longer as I think the Chargers just called a timeout. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 when they come back. Hugo, I'm so sorry it's not working out for you, man. That's so strange. Is anybody else having issues getting access to the game on ESPN Plus? Luckily, it's something that's included in our little package for Disney and all that with the kids, so it wasn't a big headache for me to get my hands on, even though I really don't like it. The quality is, there's an obvious dip going on right now that kind of a stickler for that sort of thing. Anybody in the San Diego area, is it not working for you guys? Have you guys tried the VPN? I know you guys know who NFL Mike is. He was texting me about that this morning too. He's out of town. You had to buy ESPN Plus. Yeah, that's how they get you, dude. That's how they get you. That's why Game Pass is still the best way, in my opinion. Here comes 3rd and 10. It's Kyler Murray, fires over the middle, and it's dropped. Is that Michael Wilson? I think that's number 4. Greg Dortch. Greg Dortch drops it, and it's a 4th down. The Cardinals are going to have to punt this thing away. Let's get back out there on offense. I know Jalen Reagor's all pissed off about that fumble. I want to see another shot to Jalen Reagor, if I'm being honest. That speed was pretty evident. If Jalen Reagor's anything, he's fast. I know he's got some concerns with his hands. Obviously, the ball security is something we got to watch out for now. But the dude is quick. That is definitely his forte in this league. I wouldn't mind that. Here comes the punt. Return is going to be Ladd McConkey out there. He's going to fair catch it at the 10-yard line, and that's where the Chargers are going to start this drive. Interesting. Haven't seen much of Ladd McConkey so far this week. Hopefully we see him featured in this next drive. Of course, sometimes a fumble will get you in the doghouse. I don't think that's going to be the case here. That was a really good play by the defense. But I would love to see a Ladd McConkey game uncorked here, man. Thank you, Tara. Live on with the 5s. I'm having PTSD from the 2006 Patriots playoff game with the double turnover, being a Chargers fan, fumbling right before the pylon. Yeah. I mean, if these things have, again, for those of you who didn't get a chance to see it, whether you don't have ESPN Plus or whatever, the bounce was extremely lucky on the Cardinals' part. That thing should have, 9 out of 10 times gone out of bounds. Instead, it bounced back in and out the back of out the side of the pylon, so barely making it a touchback. So sometimes that sort of stuff will happen. Hey, shrimp! Shrimp and grits, baby. Oh, 20 members added to the crew. Are you kidding me, bro? We're at commercial break, by the way, guys. Guys, man, my, oh my. If you weren't a fan of shrimp before, I gotta tell you, there's at least 20 people in the chat. We're gonna love them some shrimp now, baby. Hey, all you guys, who we got? Oh, shout out a couple of you guys. John Lopez, Pablo Vima, Calvin Kalen, Johnny Blaze. Hey, that's sick. I like that. Johnny Blaze. All you guys, man. Give Shrimp some love in the chat, dude. Welcome to the crew, the exclusive club that is the Director's Crew. We are out here building something, creating a vision of the Chargers in 2024. Dominance. Yeah, guys, give them some love out here, man. That's huge. That's a ton of them, man. Thank you so much, Shrimp. I appreciate the love. All you newcomers, enjoy the custom emotes and all the exclusive perks that come with that come with it, baby. Appreciate all the love in here, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And we got a lot of those bots in here today, don't we, man? That's yeah. We'll be careful with that. Thank you guys so much. Here come the Chargers back on offense. Shrimp, you're the man, dude. You're the man. Give him some love, especially if you got one of them gifted memberships, man. Appreciate that, dude. That's big. That's big support. Here comes Justin Herbert looking, has to flush out of the pocket. He's looking for some space to run. He's going to take it and picks up about 4 on the ground. It'll be 2nd and 4 Chargers. Excuse me, 2nd and 6 Chargers after a 4-yard pickup. What's good, Sarge? Hey, Sarge. What's up, man? What's up, Edwin? Good to see everybody in the chat, man. The Bolt fam still filtering in. Oh, we already got like 1,300 people in here today, man. Everybody say hello in the chat. Hit that like if you're having a good time. Here comes 2nd and 6 Chargers. Justin Herbert motioning a man over. Can't quite see who it is. Lad McConkey lining up in the slot. It's going to be a handoff. Kamani Vidal. And Vidal trying to round the corner is going to pick up maybe another yard. It's going to be 3rd and medium coming up for the Chargers. Good job by the Cardinals defense. Rallying to the edge there. It'll be a 3rd and 5 try for the Chargers. Ooh, would love to see Lad McConkey in this situation, man. Come on, baby. By the way, plenty of powder blue out there in the stands today. My, oh, my. Feels like a Raiders game at Allegiant Stadium. Lots of Chargers fans out there, baby. Let's go! That's how you do it. Are we a team that's beginning to travel? Of course, it's Arizona. 3rd and 5. Justin Herbert looks, fires, sidelines. Simi Fehoko's got it, and Fehoko picks up a first down. Chargers. Oh, Fehoko. Nice catch. Great control to stay in bounds. Justin Herbert, beautiful accuracy. Just a nicely executed play to keep this drive alive. The Bolts got the ball at the 24. Simi Fehoko, man. He's having himself a really nice start to this game. Shrimp, you demand. Here comes the next carry for J.K. Dobbins. Dobbins will pick up a couple. There's a cleat on the floor. Don't know who that belongs to quite yet. Second down. Chargers at the 24-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass again. Has to fire over the middle. Finds his man. Who are you? Josh Palmer. Picks up a solid, I'll say, 6-7 yards. But there's a flag on the play. There's a flag. $2 holla coming in from Risk Gaming. That is going to clip them wings. Both up, baby! Flag coming in. By the defense. Illegal contact. That's going to give the Chargers a first down, right? Yes, it is. Chargers got it first at the 31. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yep, that's an automatic first down right there, baby. Here comes a 1st and 10. Offense had beautiful momentum in the first drive. Here comes the next carry. Oh, man, J.K. Dobbins, absolutely no chance there. They had a Mike Blitz screaming in there from the middle. Who is that, number 2? Thomas? Is that Shaquille Thomas? It's minus 2 yards. 2nd and 12 coming up for the Chargers. Tough play there for J.K. Dobbins. Yeah, man. He came in screaming. Hey, Shrimp. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know it. Appreciate that, dude. 2nd and 12. Jalen Reagor in motion. It's a handoff. Nope. Play action. Oh, it's going to be a design tight end screen. And here it comes Will Dissly stiff-arming a man, getting out of bounds, and getting some attaboys on the sideline. Let's go. Ooh, Will Dissly. I see you. Let's go. Some power behind that tight end. I like it. That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Nice stiff arm by number 81, baby. He's seeing some nice work tonight, dude. Justin Herbert, when he finds a tight end he likes, magic happens. Hopefully we see a little of that with him and Will Dissly as the season continues, man. 3 catches, 39 yards so far for Will Dissly. Thank you, Eddie. Jeez, man. Let's go. I mean, Matt Money called it before anybody, man. You guys remember that this last offseason? Matt Money was all over. He's like, man, you let Will Dissly into that role. He's not gonna disappoint you. And man, he's taking advantage of those opportunities right now. In commercial break, waiting for the Chargers to come back. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the Cardinals, or I should say the Chargers 47. So far, so good. Would love to see this continue. The Chargers, I want to see that run game just really become what they envisioned in this game. Cardinals run defense not great. And J.K. Dobbins, I'm sure, is itching to get back in the end zone this week. $5 holla coming in from Tina. Tina, thank you so much for the support there, Tina. I appreciate that. Give her some love in the chat, baby. Thank you so much, Tina. It's going to be a good one, man. I can feel it. So far, the game, I would love to see some scoring by the Chargers, but so far, the wackiness, keeping it 0-0, the Chargers should be up at least 7-0, right? I don't think anyone's going to dispute that so far. Nice plays by the Cardinals defense to keep things interesting, but the Chargers offense would love to see this momentum continue into the second quarter. Yeah, he manhandled that dude, man. We're in commercial break waiting for the Chargers to return at the end of this first quarter. The Bolts driving now at midfield have an opportunity to score first on this possession. Well, maybe while we're in commercial break, I'll show you guys once again what we're looking at on Underdog. How are we looking? Dobbins is off to a slow start. Ladd McConkey, no targets so far. That's a little bit concerning for this game. Maybe he's still shaking off a little bit of that injury from last week. That would definitely be a heartbreaker there. But Kyler Murray looking good here. Vidal already has the 1 carry. We'll have to wait and see. Would love to see a big game on Underdog for the director this week. Nicole coming in with the 6 months. The Chargers definitely have some from their defense. And if Herbert can get some more targets, we can get a real threat to the top teams. Bolt up, baby. Here comes Jalen Reagor on the end around. And he's going to run right into traffic. It's going to be Murphy Bunting with the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 11 coming up. Thank you so much there, Nicole. Yeah, we got something brewing. There's
Director
something happening.
Another great show. Roman has clearly adjusted. Still think he'll be fine. I need to see 4-2. Bolt up.
Oh! Y'all, BC is back, baby. BC is back. Another great show. Roman is clearly adjusted. Still think he'll be fine. I need to see them 4-2 Bolts, baby. Bolt up, dude. 2nd and 11 Chargers. Thank you, BC. Justin Herbert steps up, fires over the middle of the field. He'll find Will Dissly again. It's 3rd and 1 coming up from the 44. Will Dissly has been unleashed. Hey, BC, my man. Y'all give him some love in the chat, dude. That's huge, man. Thank you so much for the support, dude. Oh, baby. MVP right there, man. Thank you. Thank you. Drew Drums with the 2 says Dissly with that Undertaker chokeslam on Baker. Love it, dude. BC, thank you so much again, man. 3rd and 1 Chargers. It's a handoff. Oh, it's J.K. Dobbins fighting for that first down. I think with the second effort, he got it. Oh, J.K., you're the man, dude. It looked like he was going to get tackled for negative yardage. He found a way to wiggle in there for the first down yardage. Whoo, that was close. That was close. BC, you the man, dude. Thank you again so much. MD with a 5. Let's go Superchargers. Let's get that Lamborghini, baby. Lombardi. Let's get that Lombardi. One step closer. One step closer. 1st and 10. Ladd McConkey lining up. Let's get this man some yards. We need 50 for the director. 1st and 10 Chargers. McConkey in the slot. In motion is Stone Smart to the left. Justin Herbert on the play actions looking, fires underneath. He'll find J.K. Dobbins. And Dobbins, who bobbled it, will pick up a couple of yards. The Cardinals doing a good job at taking away the underneath options for Justin Herbert this week. I think in preparation for this game, realizing that that's certainly something he's not afraid to check down to immediately if he doesn't see anything. Hopefully the Chargers see more opportunities like that Jalen Reagor pass earlier, though, because of the extra attention paid to the flats. I should even say the hard flats. Here comes 2nd and 9. In motion again is Jalen Reagor. He's going to look that way. No, passes the opposite way. He's looking for Simi Fehoko. And it's going to be a little bit too far to the outside. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Chargers coming up after that incompletion. Chargers now at the Cardinals 41. Don't need that much more space for a try by Cameron Dicker. But I need to see a conversion here, man. Let's go get this touchdown, dude. Dissly's been incredible. Feoko's been pretty reliable. Feels like a nice opportunity for Josh Palmer or even Ladd McConkey. But who knows, man, if that Will Dissly energy keeps up. Ooh, a lot of Cardinals at the line. Chargers going to have to throw this one quick. Justin Herbert, he's going to throw it quick. He's looking to the sideline for Fehoko, and nicely defended by the Cardinals. Number 16 gets a hand on it. It's incomplete. 4th and 9. Chargers likely need to punt it here. Oh, dude. That's going to be, is it Max Melton? Is it the corner? Is it Max or Bo? I'm having a brain fart right now. It's Melton, the corner. Max Melton. That's right. It's Max Melton, the corner, with an awesome, awesome defense on that play. Cameron Dickers is going to get a shot at it. It's a pretty long one. Where were we? Why are we thinking that? It's a long one. It's a 59-yard attempt for Cameron Dicker. It's going up and no way! Oh, Cam Dicker! Are you kidding me? Nails a 59-yard field goal like it's nothing. Oh! What a play by Cameron Dicker. Woo! That was sick. How do you do that, dude? They didn't even hesitate. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to Cam. Woo! 11's in the chat for our guy Cam Dicker, baby. That was I thought I was just assuming. I was like, yeah, of course they're gonna be punting this thing. 59 yards and he didn't even blink, dude. That is awesome. Wow. Huge field goal. Yeah, dude, that would have been good from 65, Tara. You're absolutely correct. He had some power on that thing. Oh, that was beautiful. That's as good as any kick as I've ever seen. That's a classic Justin Tucker kick. That's beautiful. Here comes another one by Shrimp. 5 more members. Welcome to the crew, baby. Give your guy Shrimp some love, especially if you just got gifted a membership, man. Thank you so much, dude, Shrimp. Keeping that hype alive. Let's go, dude. Hey, when it comes to kicker, baby, who's Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Woo! That's crazy, man. Thank you so much again, Shrimp BC. Everybody, man, thank you. That is crazy. I'm blushing over a kicker right now, man. That's awesome. That was cool. Chargers, again, it's only 3 points. We take the lead. But really cool to see the Bolts just have an absolute banger of a player at that position after all these years. Oh, man. Risk Gaming, welcome to the crew, my friend. Thank you so much for the support. Jose! Hey, Miguel. Thanks, man. What's up, Jose? Taylor with the $5 holla. Weirdly enough, I think you like the Rager pick. I mean, it could be worse. You know, again, the one thing that he's really bringing to the table is that speed. Who knows if we can help Quentin Johnston out over the offseason, which evidently we did. Who knows what we can do for a guy like Jalen Rager? I don't know. Let's wait and see. If anything, we got a really decent backup returner. He's definitely not bad in that department. The hands, that's something people argue on, and I'm not going to dispute it too much. So Murphy Bunting, who was in on that big hit to JK, if I remember. No, it was Rager on that end around, is going into the locker room with an apparent injury as the Cardinals are going to return it from the 5 Chargers. Oh! Hassan Haskins. Beautiful play on that special teams tackle. It's going to be the Cardinals at the 21. Nice play by special teams. Let's get this defense back out there, cause another turnover. BC with
Shrimp
the $20
Action Dan,
holla.
shout out for the subs to the channel. Need to get director to 100k subs.
Hey!
Let's go D need to run up the score.
We got to do a subathon somehow, don't we? I would love, dude. That's my dream right now. A million subs and all that. That's amazing. But my dream is 100K. I would love to get there one day. Thank you. And it's guys like you that really keep the lights on, dude, to help get us closer to that dream. Thank you, BC. Here comes Connor on his next carry. He's going to power his way forward for a couple extra. It's going to be a 2nd and 5 coming up. Thank you again, man. BC with another $20 haul. You're the man, dude. Thank you guys for all the support, man. I truly appreciate that. One day, man. One day. We got 100,000 Chargers fans in here. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. I'm not going to lie. 2nd and 5. Derwin James out there. Khalil Mack. Tuli Pelotu. You got the nice linebackers out there. We still got players, baby. Speaking of which, Chargers going to be blitzing one of those players. It was Denzel Perryman who forces the early pass. It's going to be completed to, I think it was Marvin Harrison Jr. It was good for maybe a first down. He might have been a yard short. They're going to say he was a yard short. It's 3rd and 1. Man, Perryman got there quick, dude. Nice tackle by him. Murray's shaken up a little bit. Oh, he's going to come to the sideline. They're going to try the tush push here, and I think they're going to get it on the tush push. Who's the backup quarterback? Clayton Toon, the backup quarterback, stepped in for the quarterback sneak. But yeah, that face mask got right in there, man. Right in that in those ribs. That can suck. He was grabbing at his hip too. Hopefully Kyler Murray's okay. 1st and 10 coming up. We want to win. We don't want to win that way. 1st and 10, Cardinals. Chargers defense doing a good job so far. Feels like a Connor handoff. It's a play action. It's going to be Kyler Murray throwing it to Connor. It's going to be a design running back screen, and he's got a lot of space in front of him. He'll pick it up. Oh, it's fumbled, but the Cardinals recover. Oh, Trey McBride with the heads-up play. Keeps it in possession of Arizona. And the Cardinals get lucky again, man. Another big play to keep the ball in their possession. They now have it at the 43. Yeah, it's sooner or later, man, that we're going to see a play work for the Chargers. That's twice or 3 times now. Real lucky. Of course, you got to give their guys a little bit of credit. They definitely are ready to dive at that football if they see it. on the ground. Yeah, dude, Cam. Here comes Kyler Murray rolling out, fires on the run. It's going to be the tight end, I think, again. Yes, it's Trey McBride, picks up 12. Another first down. Let's see, what did we miss here? Eric Black with the 35. Karen Dicker out there being who Nate Kading was supposed to be. It's my past my bedtime. Good night. That West Virginia. Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Thank you so much. Here comes the next carry. It's going to be Connor again. He'll pick up another first down, and now they're in the red zone. I think it was a direct snap to James Conner. And it was a 10-yard pickup by Connor. Kyler Murray back out there. Red zone try for the Cardinals. Hopefully the Chargers are ready. I think the Chargers may have jumped. Oh, they're going to say false start, right? I think Tart jumped, though. Everyone's backing up like it was on the offense. It looked like Tart was the one that jumped. Yeah, it was Tart. It's going to be a 1st and 5 from the 15. Eight minutes left to play in this quarter, in this half. Chargers, important here to bend, not break. Because you're already looking at a tied game as it is. Defense needs to make another big play. I know they've made several so far. They just not have fallen favorably to the Chargers in terms of completing a turnover. 3 opportunities so far, and every single one of them to the Cardinals. Here comes another play over the middle. It's going to be another pass to the tight end, Trey McBride. Nice defense by Cam Hart to get him down. It's going to be a 2nd and 2 coming up. Yeah, we got to make a play on defense, man. There's been, a ton of really close ones. Just heads up by the Cardinals with jumping on them fumbles so quickly. Come on, baby. 2nd and 2. Kyler Murray. We're inside the 15 right now. Yes, we are. James Conner in at running back. It's a handoff up the middle. James Conner picks up the first down. 1st and goal, 7 yards to score for the Cardinals. Come on, baby. Come on. Now 6:45 left in the quarter. It's been a mostly defensive game so far, which is certainly shocking to me. Both teams chewing up some clock early. Here comes 1st and goal by the Cardinals. Dortch in motion. It's a handoff. It's going to be Connor. Connor caught by Tooley, breaks the tackle, and is finally brought out of bounds by Dayan Henley. Tooley almost took him down behind the line. Nice play by Connor to break that and pick up 2 yards, but fortunate the Chargers had a closing linebacker on the edge there. Dayan Henley stops that from becoming what could have been a touchdown. Instead, it's a pickup of 2 and a 2nd and goal from the 5. Tara says, where's the holding? Where is the holding? They're not going to show a replay here. Here comes 2nd and goal. Watch out for Marvin Harrison Jr. on the outside. One-on-one with Cam Hart. It's going to be Kyler Murray passing underneath. Touchdown Cardinals. Greg Dortch on the mesh route. And Arizona's going to score. Chargers now trailing 3-6. 3-7 pending the extra point. We need a drive by the offense. Still plenty of time to make something happen and retake that lead, but we got to find some momentum here. I'm looking for a replay on that from the Cardinals. Dortch is a quick dude, man. He just hit that drag at 100 miles an hour. Kyler puts it right where he needed to, and it was pretty much impossible for whoever was guarding that zone to keep up. King Lloyd with the 22. When the Chargers win it, would be an early birthday gift. Oh, let's make it happen, dude. Let's get this dub bolt up. King D. Lloyd, happy birthday, my friend. Hopefully the Chargers can grab a dub for you, my man. Rough drive for the defense. Yeah, it was. It certainly was. That especially, oh, man, that fumble would have been nice. Would have been nice. DS is a little concerned. Yeah, again, the Cardinals are no pushovers. But I want to see the offense really shine in this one. The defense has been carrying the load the last 7 weeks, right? The last 6 weeks. Like, we got to find a way to help get that offense to pitch in a little bit and carry some of that weight this week, where we're facing an opponent that is definitely not to the same standard as the last 3 opponents that we've played, man. The Steelers, Broncos, the Chiefs, all those guys really suck to run the football against. Hopefully the Chargers find some momentum soon, man. And remember, it would be a lot different if we didn't have that Jalen Reagor fumble. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. We're in commercial break right now, waiting for the Chargers to resume, or I should say get the ball on offense here. How are we feeling right now, chat? It's definitely a lot lower of a scoring game than I expected so far. 3-7 is not what I envisioned at the bottom of the second quarter. I was expecting at least 20 points, I think, maybe, overall. That seems about right. Interesting. Feeling a little nervous. I still feel pretty confident. I feel like the Chargers offense that still needs to find a little bit of a rhythm has shown that they can do it. They need to find that momentum again. I think as soon as we hit that momentum again, we'll be rolling. Yeah, it's come down to some craziness. The fumbles mainly, man. That fumble, the Jalen Reagor one, man. That's the football god smiling at you if you're a Cardinals fan. That, again, 9 out of 10 times, that goes out of bounds. But that 1 out of 10 times, it's gonna hit that perfect angle on the football. It's gonna bounce right where you need it to bounce, and it's gonna cause a touchback. That's super unfortunate. King D just showing some love. Bolt up, Chargers fam. Let's go, Lloyd. Thank you, sir. Happy birthday, man. All right, here comes the return by the Chargers. Gotta assume it's both now, right? Because there's 2 now. Reagor and Ladd, I think, is gonna be the plan this week. Reagor and Ladd. Let's see who's gonna receive this one. It's gonna go out of bounds through the back of the end zone, and a Chargers 30-yard line start on this drive. They're gonna show this touchdown again. I'm going to see how this drag got open so quickly one more time. Oh, it wasn't a drag. It was a very quick out. Woo, that was a really crispy route by Greg Dortch, dude. It was so crispy that the first 3 times I looked at it, the way they cut it, I was like, obviously he carried that momentum from a drag. No, it was a crazy quick cut to the outside, huge burst. Good play by Dortch. Here comes the next run. Oh, almost a nice run by J.K. Dobbins. Caught from behind was Wilson. Only a pickup of 2. Man, if Dobbins hit that window, if 2 didn't get in there, you're looking at a huge gain by J.K. Dobbins on the left side. Instead, 2nd and 8 for the Chargers. Nice giddy up by number 2. Imani Vidal now in at running back. Trips, not motioning, is the tight end, Will Dissly. And we're looking at Justin Herbert looking, fires middle, and it's, in and out of the hands of Vlad McConkey. First target. And it's a drop. Wait, did they just say that Kyler Murray went into the locker room? We'll pay attention to that. We'll keep paying attention. I don't know. I didn't hear the name. 3rd and 8. Justin Herbert's got to convert this one. He's looking, and it's completed to Will Dissly somehow, but he'll still be tackled well short of the first down. Great pass by Justin Herbert. He literally had 2 players on him, but it's still going to be a 4th, and the Chargers have to punt. Man, that is tough. Is Murray in the locker room? I don't know if it was Murray. I saw Murray shaking his head, and then I heard them talking about someone going to the locker room. I don't know who they were talking about. Here comes 4th and 3. Announcers are talking about how many Chargers fans are in the stands today. That's pretty cool. That doesn't happen very often. Here comes the punt by J.K. Scott, and Scott's going to put this one up in the air, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 25. We need some momentum, man. It's been all Cardinals since that fumble out of bounds. We need to get it back somehow. Chargers came out the gate swinging. We had a really good first drive, and it feels like we just lost the momentum. Haven't been able to get it back since that fumble out of bounds. That's not good. Definitely not good. Mods, isn't this crazy? You know what I'm talking about. This is nuts. Who can we trade for a wide receiver? It's such a weird situation right now. Shrimp with the 2. If we get a fumble recovery or a pick, we'll give 10. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Let's hope for that. Let's hope for that turnover soon. Let's hope for that turnover soon. Yeah, definitely just interesting. Definitely interesting. The wide receiver situation, because we got Chark coming back. We got Quentin Johnson definitely coming back soon. And I feel like, honestly, DJ Chark's probably the bigger one because we need that X to take some of the pressure off of the slot guy and our Y guy. Like, I feel like DJ Chark really brings that extra little element to a Justin Herbert offense that makes you back off a little bit. And when that happens, guys like Keenan Allen would feast. And that's why the argument for Mike Williams isn't bad either. Mike Williams, who, mind you, I think after doing some of the math, again, I don't have an official number here, but I think it was in the realm of $3 million would be the price tag to pick him up for the rest of the year. And if I'm being honest, there's not very many places Mike could go to get the kind of work that he would get with the Chargers. I can't see a world where that isn't worth it. You know what I mean? That's just me. Kyler Murray's back in the lineup, by the way. Tara with the 5 says, I've timed out the same 3 bots 3 times 24 hours, and they're still commenting. So what's happening, Tara, is that it's multiple accounts with the same name. That's what it is, and there's a lot of them. There's a whole lot of them. It's the way it goes. Here comes Kyler Murray looking, fires underneath. It's going to hit 87, who is quickly wrapped up by Derwin James. It's a really quick second down for the Cardinals. Thank you, Terry. You'd have to give $5 holler for that. Here comes 2nd and 9. Nice play by Derwin James there. Here comes, Derwin on the blitz. Oh, it's going to leave wide open over the middle, though. I think that's Trey McBride again. Yes, it is. Trey McBride having a night. He picks up, I'm going to guess, like 15. And another first down. They got 3 minutes, and they are driving. They put Derwin James on the edge. To be fair, Derwin got close. But it left that middle zone wide open, and Trey McBride is very dangerous in that area of the field. It's going to be 1st and 10. It's Kyler Murray stepping back. He climbs the pocket, fires over the middle. Almost intercepted by Jasir Taylor. Woo! That was close. 2nd and 10 coming up. Oh, that was so close by Jasir. The ground pops it out. It's 2nd and 10. That's like 3 turnovers. The Chargers just haven't been able to complete this game. That's huge. That is huge. 2nd and 10. It's a handoff to Connor behind the line of scrimmage. He's blown up. It's a 3rd and 1,000,000 now. It's going to be a loss of, 5-6 yards. 3rd and 16 coming up. Nice play. Chargers with 2 timeouts. Have 2 minutes and 19 seconds. I would have burned one right there to maintain the extra 20 seconds or so. But it looks like they're going to let this go all the way down to the 2-minute warning. Preserve that last timeout. Of course, the Cardinals, are they going to try and hit this? They're going to go down to the 2-minute warning. Yep, 2-minute warning. Cardinals. They are at the 36-yard line, their own 36-yard line, with a 3rd and 16 ahead of them. Gotta keep that. Gotta keep that from that. If they convert this, it's not. We're kind of cooked. Chargers got to find a way to get off the field here because they could get decent field position and try and strike back before the second half. Cardinals, if I remember, started with the football, so we would be getting the ball at half. So I mean, this could be the momentum shift that we need. Let's get some points before going into the tunnel and give ourselves that momentum right back into the second half, man. We really sort of need it right now. Really badly. Cole Kiddo with a $2. Don't mute decline. What's decline? Decline! I don't know. But we'll keep an eye on it. Dang, dudes, that's insane. There's a lot of them in here. In commercial break right now, 2-minute warning. Waiting for the Chargers offense. Hopefully get back on the field. It still is technically a 3rd and 16 for the Cardinals. That would suck so hard if they convert. Let's hope they don't. Bosa, haven't heard much about Bosa's return, man. We're just getting to that point where, because they didn't put him, the only guess I can give you guys is that they didn't put him on IR back before the bye. So the timeline would be right now that he should return, given that thought process. But right now, I couldn't tell you. If he misses another game, they probably should have just put him on IR before the bye. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Trust in Harbaugh, yeah. I mean, we could certainly use him back for sure. Oh, there's just a trash talk. As long as he's not saying anything wrong, I guess. The mods know what they're doing. I trust the mods. They know what they're doing. We got trust in Harbaugh. Yes, trust in Harbaugh, Risk Gaming. Trust the process. It's definitely a new season. Got to figure out a way. So his name is Decline. There's a guy named Decline. Okay, I got you. 3rd and 16. Here it goes, dude. Watch out for Marvin Harrison. He's probably the biggest worry. And Trey McBride. It's going to be a handoff over the middle. Oh, please get him. Please get him. It's going to be a carry for 15. And a 4th and short coming up for the Cardinals. Chargers will be wise to spend a timeout here. Are they going to go for it after that 15-yard carry? They're going to try and make us jump, I think, bare minimum. Don't fall for it. Man. Y'all remember that game? Was it 4th and a million, Ray Rice? I got some vibes, man. 4th and 2 for the Cardinals. You got to expect they're just going to try and get us to jump. I mean, they could go for it here, though, man. It's at the 50. They could go for it. Like, this could legitimately be a shot. Just be ready. Don't give it up for free, but, like, this could legitimately be a 4th down try right here. It looks like it was an attempt to get us to jump and a flag. It's going to be a delay of game, and it's going to be a punt for the Cardinals coming up. That scared me. I was like, it wasn't until I looked at where the ball was, I was like, that's the 50. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if they really did go for it with 2 yards to go. So, delay game, the Cardinals are going to take that penalty. It's a 4th and 7 and a punt by Arizona. Jeez Louise. Thank you, mods. You guys have been heads up today. That's crazy. Here comes the fair catch. 10-yard line again for Ladd McConkey. And a very, very low-scoring game so far. Would love to see just a 2-minute offense. Bang, bang. Ladd McConkey, bang, bang. J.K. Dobbins, bang, bang. Justin Herbert, let's get in there and move the football. George with the 2. Hey, no jump. Let's get some points. Let's go. Long field. 11-yard line. Just under 2 minutes to play. Only 1 timeout. You're going to be throwing the football a lot. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you, man. 1st and 10, Justin Herbert. Tight formation. Herbert steps back, fires over the middle, and it's too low for Josh Palmer. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. You want to see that bomb? I want to see the bomb too. There may be an opportunity because the Cardinals, what are they playing? It feels like Mabel every time. Like they're hitting those hard flats. But that's going to leave something open deep. Hopefully the Chargers find him sleeping in one of those areas. And so far, oh, here comes the first try. Josh Palmer's going to hit a deep post. It's going to be good for what? Was that like 17 yards? Yeah, that was a big play. Chargers now where? At the just under the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. That was Josh Palmer with the reception. Justin Herbert with a little bit of time is looking, flushed out the right. It's going to wind up and fire downfield. Looking for Josh Palmer again. Did he pick that up? Huh! Was that a catch? Yo, are you serious? Is that a catch out of bounds? There's no way his feet were in. Oh, his feet were in. Oh, Josh Palmer. Are you kidding me? That was beautiful. That was as good as any catches I've ever seen. Arizona's going to take the timeout. I'm guessing they want to look at that again. Oh, my God. The second angle confirms it. Dude, 5's in the chat for Josh Palmer. That was an incredible grab. I can't even believe it, dude. That was beautiful. Oh, my God. Josh Palmer, that's your career catch right there. It was a deep comeback. On the way back, catches it on the sideline. There's a DB on his butt. As they're coming down, Palmer gets those 2 toes inbounds. Huge first down Chargers. Yo, that was awesome. That was awesome. Kamani Vidal in at running back. Chargers now at the 50. A minute 15 left to play. 1 timeout. Justin Herbert looking. Fires over the middle. It's going to be Kamani Vidal. Vidal picks up 8. It's going to be a 2nd and short coming up for the Chargers. 9-yard pickup for Vidal. Chargers are now at the 39-yard line. We're officially in Dicker field goal range. Let's go. 2nd and 1. It's Vidal. Vidal's going to pick up a solid, I'm going to say 7 yards or so. First down, Chargers. And we are looking at, again, Chargers field goal range. 40 seconds left on the clock. No huddle bolts. Definitely in Dicker field goal range now. Justin Herbert's got the ball shotgun, fires over the middle, finds his target. It's going to be Will Dissly again, who's going to pick up 5. Why are they going to commercial? Just making sure Justin Herbert's good. The announcer said something about it. No J.K. Dobbins. I have to imagine right now, Vidal has carved himself a really nice third down back role, so he's going to be your receiving option for most of the time. Because he was awesome last week. Herbert's fine. Now the Chargers with a 2nd and 6. Vidal still on the field for the Chargers. Love that he found that role for himself, too. 2nd and 6. Inside the 30. In motion is going to be number 5, Josh Palmer. On the outside is Ladd McConkey. Here comes Justin Herbert. Steps back, looking. He's going to step up. Tries to get out of the sack, and he'll go down. They have to hurry here, dude. We don't have a timeout. We should spike it and take the 3. Spike the football. Take the 3. Yep. 5 seconds left. 4, 3. It's a spike. And the Chargers are going to take their 3-point attempt from, what is that going to be? Like a 48? We'll wait for a second here. This is still a dub, though, man. Like, they started at the 11-yard line. They had a minute left to play. Drove all the way down here. Let's see if Dicker can put points on the board to bring back at least a little bit more momentum for the Chargers in the second half, in which, again, we get the football first in the second half. So that could be pretty huge. Cameron Dicker up. 50-yard attempt. And it is good. It is good. More 11s in the chat, please, and thank you, man. It's not even fair. That's so automatic. So the Chargers now with a 1-point deficit are going to go into the locker room. Definitely a lot more manageable here, dude. So down just 7-6 at halftime. Certainly a ton lower scoring than I had anticipated. This might hit, dude. I'm just gonna be honest with you. This I'm not quite sure about. McConkey has not seen a single reception. JK needs to get rolling. But this right here, this is the backup. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. I think Vidal's gonna see a couple more carries. I don't know. We'll see. Going into the tunnel now, man. Momentum building. That, I think, is what's most important. Sure, you would have loved to get into the end zone on that final drive, but I think getting points, going into the locker room, and attacking with a freshness, and that first drive, I think that's also super important. So I think they did the right thing. They made the right call. They got the points. They're only down 1. We get the ball at half. I'm feeling okay about it. But we got to find a way to move the football, man. I wouldn't even say that. We got to find a way to, finish things. Because the Chargers, is that 4 opportunities for a turnover and none of them on our side? That's nuts. That's actually crazy. We got to figure out a way to capitalize on those opportunities. We got to find a way to capitalize on the momentum that we build on some other, the Chargers were driving a couple of times and it ended abruptly. I don't know. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. It's a Joe show. Either way, though, man, I feel actually not so bad. At first, I was 3-7. I don't know, but it feels a little bit better. I was just expecting a lot more from the Chargers offense in this particular week. The Cardinals, they're not as good as pretty much any defense that we face this year. I mean, maybe the Panthers maybe are worse, but the Cardinals are certainly not a good defense. I think they were ranked 30 or something like that. We've got to find a way to move the football. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so we're going to take a quick break here, guys. I'm going to stretch my legs, grab a drink. Quick word from our friends at ExpressVPN. And we'll talk, once we come back, we'll talk a little bit about how the first half shaked out some of the stats to look forward to, and then some of the guys that we got to pay attention to in the second half in order to give the Chargers the best chance of winning this one. Because, again, right after this game, like, the slate of games is so good for the Chargers in terms of strength of schedule. We have to capitalize on it while we can. Feels like the Cardinals is a first great opportunity to make that happen. 6-7 is not what I envisioned at halftime, but it could be a lot worse. So we'll talk more about that once we come back from commercial. We'll be back after a word from our friends at ExpressVPN. Football, the lifeblood of the American people. Unfortunately, it's insanely difficult to actually watch football right now. Sure, we won the battle with cable TV, but at what cost? Look at this. This is by NBC New York. You need Peacock, Amazon Prime, Netflix, ESPN Plus, and the big one, YouTube TV with NFL Sunday Ticket. It all adds up to a staggering $857. And here's the kicker. You'll still run into blackouts. I'm sorry, that's just not for me. I'm sticking to old reliable NFL Game Pass. Imagine for a second that if the NFL had a reasonably priced subscription service that gave you access to every single game, no blackouts, no jumping between different subscription services every week. That's annoying. You turn it on, there you go, NFL football. You know what? It exists. It's called NFL Game Pass. Something I've used for a long time, and honestly the way it should be in purchasing NFL content. Let's be real. All that other stuff is goofy and ridiculous. Here's the problem, though. NFL Game Pass is not available in the United States. This is only available to international audiences, which is absolutely crazy to me. Fortunately, though, it's something that we can get around. So if you're cool with jumping through a few hoops, I'll show you how to watch NFL football at a fraction of the cost of Sunday Ticket and all that other stuff. Here's how it works. Basically, we're going to bounce our signal to a country that has access to the glorious NFL Game Pass app. We need a VPN. For those of you who don't know what a VPN is, it's just a little tool that helps you put your signal somewhere else, keeps you safe from cyber threats, gives you access to all sorts of internet content that's otherwise exclusive to other places in the world, stuff like Netflix shows, Amazon, etc., etc. But we're here for the NFL, man, and man, this has been my tried and true method for years and years and years. So no more fluff. Here's how it's done. Step 1, grab a VPN. I'm not going to tell you which, it's a free country, but I've used several myself trying to make sure this method works. The best one for me has by far and away been ExpressVPN, because you want a VPN that's fast, gives you the best quality of live football while watching the game. So hit up expressvpn.com, or better yet, use my link in the description. That'll get you a better deal, secure you 3 free months. Very simple to sign up, super cheap, and trust me, it's worth it. It'll save you a lot of headaches down the road. And if for whatever reason this is all too complicated, or you run into a roadblock, you can absolutely get your money back with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Help minimize the risk here. All right, so you got ExpressVPN, you downloaded the app. Please make sure the app is up to date before doing this next step. Pretty important. Step 2, you're going to open up ExpressVPN and connect to a country that has access to NFL Game Pass. See, this one, das is good. Das is very good. That's the one, okay? I would do that one. At this point, you exist in that wonderful land, and you can now go to this step, which is go to DAZN.com. I think that's how you say it. DAZN, DAZN, DAZN.com. At this point, it's super simple. Again, with the VPN active, go create an account. You'll then be greeted by this page. You're going to want to go ahead and select Super Sports, that package right there. It includes the NFL. It's got a couple other cool things like NBA, etc., etc. So if it's your cup of tea, you got a couple extra sports you have access to right there. Me, I'm here for NFL football. At this point, you can go yearly or monthly. Since I'm a broke boy, I'm going to go with the monthly package, which, let's be honest, a lot of us only really need this for like 4 or 5 months anyway. For those of you who are wondering, those prices convert to roughly around the same, maybe $1 or $2 more. And at this point, it's time to pay up. Now, again, if you're not sure if this is going to work, I would highly recommend going with the monthly just to make sure everything's good and working. We understand how to lay the land, at which point you put in your information. I don't know if other payment methods work. I just used a credit card. It went through just fine. And boom, you're in. At this point, you can go ahead and scroll through a lot of the catalog here. Again, there's other sports, but in terms of the NFL, there's games already listed on the slate there. You can watch NFL Network right off the bat right now. But keep in mind, to watch every single game, you might have to add on NFL Game Pass, because right now you have DAZN. To do that, you'll go here, you'll see this page, and you'll think to yourself, oh man, Director, another, what, 17, 18 bucks a month? Trust me, it's worth it. And I'm not even sure if you have to do that. You'll still get access to a bunch of other games. I just happen to want every game, all the time, everywhere, and no blackouts. And again, even if you add all this stuff up, it's still way cheaper than adding up all the other things to get access to football. Little math here. DAZN, $27 a month. But worth it. NFL Game Pass, $18 a month. A VPN, roughly $7 a month. This all adds up to about $52 a month. You times that by 4 for the regular season. That's like $200 instead of $850, folks. While also avoiding like a billion subscription services that you'll probably forget to cancel anyway. As an added cherry on top, you can pay for it monthly. If you want Sunday Ticket, it's going to be big bananas up front. At this point, you're good to go. You can access the catalog. Everything's up and running. Just a few tips here, okay? Please make sure your VPN is fired up before logging into DAZN.com. If not, you'll get a prompt like, "You're not from around these parts, are you?" Or however you say it in German. As long as you're logged into the app in the same location you made your account, you should have access. Another tip, there's apps. Glorious apps for ExpressVPN. What I like to do is an extension on Google Chrome. I especially enjoy it on my phone, so I can send the game straight to my TV when I got company over. It may still also work on a Fire Stick. I don't remember. Either way, this is the best surefire way to get the biggest bang for your buck. No blackouts, no jumping through hoops of different subscription services every week. Just log into the VPN, log into DAZN.com, get watching football. Simple enough, and it won't cost you an arm, leg, and your firstborn. Please remember to use my link in the description for ExpressVPN.com or code DIRECTOR at checkout. Help me help you. It's football season, baby. All right, we're back, everybody. We got about 4.5 minutes left before kickoff again here in the second half. And we got some numbers to go over with you guys, man. I don't know if anybody's quite prepared for what I'm going to show you. Justin Herbert, despite the score and despite the situations the offense has been in, has had just an awesome first half of football. You guys ready for this? Chargers in the first half. Justin Herbert, 172 yards through the air, 13 for 18 passes, no touchdowns, no interceptions, 1 sack. Excuse me? Are those the kind of numbers you normally see for a score of 6-7? I think not. Justin Herbert has been awesome in the first half. Very unfortunate that the Chargers have not been able to finish these drives. Almost 200 yards in offense through the air is very impressive. Then you add, again, it's only 25 yards on the ground. 200 total yards in the first half should spell definitely more than 6 points for the Chargers offense. We've got to figure that out. I think, honestly, the way that you do that, despite a great game for like Will Dissly and, Josh Palmer, is on the ground. The Cardinals have not been a good run defense. I want to take advantage of that. We got to get J.K. Dobbins going. There was a couple of plays there where the offensive line was just bullying the Cardinals' defensive line. I want to have that kind of be the theme of the second half. Kamani Vidal, let's give him a couple more carries, but I think primarily I want to see J.K. Dobbins get a really good opportunity to carry the football in the second half. I think that's going to help out quite a bit, especially if the Chargers can find a way to grab the lead, get that run game going, man. That's actually really crazy. 172 yards, 6 points. Kyler Murray, 74 yards, touchdown, and interception in the first half. I would say the offense has run through James Conner pretty much in the first half, even though he's only got the 46 yards. He's been really big for those plays from him. Trey McBride has been awesome in the first half for them as well. But really, it's just been kind of circumstance for these guys, right? Where they're starting because of these weird fumbles. You got the Chargers who should have scored in that Jalen Reagor play. That ends up being a touchback. Like, there's a lot going on there. Their defense, does it show it down here in terms of fumbles? Hang on. Interceptions, none. Kick returns, none. Returns, none. Where's the fumble stat? Is there no fumble stat? Here it is, right here. Look at that, man. 4 fumbles. 3 of them recovered. Did we not? Okay, so this one, I guess, maybe went out of bounds or something. I don't know why that's there. That's crazy. Oh, that's right. They did jump on it. He did. He fumbled it forward. And they did recover. So it should be recovered right here. That's actually insane. Chargers defense is doing what they've been doing all year. We just can't finish for some reason. That's good news, though, for the second half. Like, at some point, it's got to lean our way, right? At some point, this janky, weird, super unlucky line, domino effect of bad luck. Like, at some point, it's going to stop. Like, at some point, the Chargers will make a play, and it'll come back to us. So far, it's been, yes, a good effort by the Cardinals in jumping on it and not letting a fumble result in a turnover, but a lot of those situations have been especially, I think the king of the night has been that forced fumble for a touchback. Again, 9 out of 10 times, that's going out of bounds. But that 1 out of 10 time, it's going to hit that perfect angle on the football, just on the nose of the football, and it's going to go straight where you want it. And that was one of those times. So hopefully the Chargers find themselves, cutting themselves a break or something here in the second half. We need to build some momentum. If there's one thing the Cardinals have been doing really good this whole first half, it's keeping momentum. The Chargers got to find a way to get momentum back. And I think they're very capable of it. But the offense, I feel, needs to be the side of the ball that carries a lot of that load this week. Defense has been doing awesome. The offense, they're facing an opponent where they should be the ones grabbing momentum and help balancing things out this week, especially with all the defensive, injuries that we're dealing with right now. I don't know. Let's go get a touchdown. We need a touchdown pretty bad. Let's go back out to some of the super chats out here, man. I know we saw one of my favorite accounts. It's the director's biggest fan, which again is nuts to me that exists. He says, "We got this. We got this. We definitely got this." I'm going to reply. I'm going to say, yes, we got this. Yeah, here we go. We got this. I forget that you can do that now. That's awesome. Yes, we got this. Thank you so much, Director's biggest fan. $10 holla. And some big love. Creative King with the 5 says, "We got this. Bolt up, Director. Check out the Charger chat in your Discord. Want to see your reaction to a song I wrote. It's a banger. Check it out." Ooh, that's awesome, man. I'll definitely check out my Discord. My brother's also a music producer, too. He wrote one song for me back in the day. Maybe we can all collectively get together and force him to do an actual Chargers anthem. That'd be sick. I'll check out your song, too, man. Thank you so much, Creative King. And Director's biggest fan, guys. Thank you so much. Y'all rock. All right, Chargers coming out here on offense, by the way. Second half is underway. Chargers offense, this is your shot to redeem yourselves. I would love to see, again, the momentum picked up on this side of the ball. Simi Fayoko in motion. It's going to be a handoff to J.K. Dobbins, who, once again, nothing but open field in front of him. But you got to give credit to the Cardinals player, man. He closed that distance very quickly from behind. Stopped that from being what could have been a touchdown. Ends up being a 6-yard gain. Chargers now 2nd and 4 from the 36-yard line. Colt Dog with the 2 says, "Much love, Bolt Fam and Director. Second half, let's go." Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm feeling pretty good about it, dudes. 2nd and 4 for the Chargers offense. It's going to be another handoff. It's J.K. Dobbins looking for space. He's going to pick up 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and short coming up for the Chargers. Again, nice effort by the Cardinals interior defensive line, closing a lot of those holes. I mean, again, it's crazy to think that the Cardinals defensive line is so bad, because a lot of the times I see those lanes and they just get closed immediately, whether it's by a mic or something else. So 3rd and 2 for the Chargers. You kind of have to convert this, man. You need to keep that momentum. You built a little bit in that second, or at that last second field goal. Let's keep it. It's going to be another handoff. J.K. Dobbins. He's going to break the first tackle and go 10 yards for the first down, baby. Let's go. That is what I'm talking about. Big gain, first down for the Hobgoblins, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We need to control the ground game, dude. That's how you do it. And I think these outside runs, and Otera's always talking about this, that's kind of the way you want to run J.K. Dobbins anyway. You got the tackles. You got the style of runner. Let's do it. Kamani Vidal checks in at running back. It's another close formation for the Chargers. Fullback in there. It's going to be Justin Herbert on a play action. Fires over the middle and finds his guy, Josh Palmer, for a first down. Feels a lot like the first drive in the first half. All of a sudden, are we setting up another big play action deep pass? I don't know. Dude, Zion Johnson's got to figure it out, man. There's been a couple of drives now. I'm like, what are you doing? Josh Palmer's having a really nice game too, man. Will Dissly and Josh Palmer really stepping up this game. 1st and 10. Dissly in motion. It's still Vidal in at running back. Is it a handoff? No, it's a play action. It's going to be, it was a design screen to Jalen Reagor. And again, good for the Cardinals closing in on that quickly. Is that Zaven Collins? But there is a flag. A flag likely against Arizona. I'm gonna be honest though, man. I'm impressed with the Cardinals defense a little bit. It's a penalty on us. 1st and 20 now on the Chargers, holding on the Chargers. Who was it? Are you serious? Yeah, I mean, I guess it was a screen, and that can happen. Who was holding? Was it Slater? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. They say holding on Slater. Like, I did not see any holding on Slater. Herbert on the 1st and 20. He's going to fire, looking for Ladd. Once again, it's a tough ball and well defended by Arizona. It's 2nd and 20 coming up. I didn't see a holding, man. Dude, Ladd, that's actually just a straight-up drop by Ladd McConkey. That should have been a 5 or 6 yard pickup. It's a 2nd and 20 coming up for the Chargers. I don't know what happened, dude. Ladd, 2 targets, 2 drops. 2nd and 20 coming up. Ladd's got to shake it off, man. We need him this week. 2nd and 20. 3 seconds on the play clock. 2, 1. Justin Herbert. He's got to climb the pocket. He gets walloped. It's the interior defensive lineman, number 96, Naquan Jones. Man, dude. That drive got blown up. Penalty doesn't help, but the Chargers' offense is just stalled. Got to set up a screen to Vidal. That's the only thing I can think of right now. You need somebody quick and shifty. Pass catching back, he's probably your best on the roster. That's probably the only thing I run here. On 3rd and 28. And here comes Justin. He's looking, flushed out the pocket, fires over the middle. He finds J.K. Dobbins, who's trying to make something happen, but it's only going to pick up about 10 yards. It's a 4th and 18 and a likely punt by the Chargers. Dang, dude. It started off so great. That's a bummer. How are we struggling against Arizona? That's a really good question. I don't know. I'm just hoping that we lean a little bit more on the run game next drive. I really do. It feels like we start to get a little something and then, like, I don't know. Here comes the return, and it's going to be, nice bounce for the Chargers. It's going to be touchdown inside, actually just outside the 5, inside the 10. Herbert's having his thumb looked at for what it's worth. He doesn't look like he's in bad spirits at all, though. He seems fine. Man. Offense is down bad right now, man. This is the Cardinals. This is that one game where I'm like, man, the offense, we're going to be firing on all cylinders. We're going to be moving the football. We're going to be throwing some touchdowns for Justin Herbert. Like, this is that week where we finally get to sort of see the offense show us what they got. And I'm disappointed so far. I'm not going to lie. It could be the interior again, Miguel. It definitely could be that. The interior of the offensive line. He's mentioning center and guard. That again, that's just kind of why I'm really hoping they start to get aggressive on hitting those outside runs. I mean, the Cardinals have been pretty good. Let's be honest. The Cardinals have been a lot better than I thought at defending that, but like, you know, they're one of the worst in the league in that stat. By the way, this is a piece. Sorry. We're going to try and keep up today. Let me see. Let's go to stats real quick. If I'm not mistaken, that's what they are. Defense. Where is it? Oh, there's the wrong one. Excuse me, by team. All right. Rushing defense per game. Arizona's a bottom 3 team, giving up 153 yards a game. They suck versus the run, and we're supposed to be a running team. I want to control the game on the ground. And they're no better on through the air, man. 220 through the air, that's got to be a bottom 10, a bottom 15, about at least a bottom half, right? Where are they? Yeah, right here. Like, oh, excuse me. I don't know. I want to control the ball on the ground, though. That's for sure. Here comes the Chargers defense now. We'll grab some of these super chats here in a second. Here comes the carry for James Conner. He'll pick up 2, 3, 4. He keeps getting pushed forward. It'll be a 2nd and 6 coming up. Here comes Tara with an interesting comment. She says, it's a combination of O-line can block it all, not opening running lanes, not pass blocking, and wide receivers can't get open, leaving Herbert out to dry. And it kind of is. It's very evident that there's a problem at wide receiver, even though, you know, Josh Palmer's having a pretty good day. But there's not a lot of help out there via receiver. Offensive line, which is supposed to be a strength too, the interior, I feel, is collapsing a lot. Here comes 2nd and 6. It's going to be an outside try for, was that Marvin Harrison? It looks like him. Yes, it was. It's going to be incomplete, too high by Kyler Murray. A 3rd and 6 coming up. Nicely defended by Cam Hart. Nice play by Cam Hart. Here comes 3rd and 6. But yeah, Herbert he needs some help, man. He really does. Juan Cruz at the 2. Should have put kicker. He's the only one scoring. Yeah. Are you talking about underdog? Yeah, we got one. We have one entry with Dicker in it for sure. 3rd and 6. Chargers 3 and out would be huge here. Let's see if they can pull it off. 3rd and 6. They're sending the house. Murray's going to toss it up. He's looking for a receiver, and it's incomplete. They were looking for 14, and they're going to throw a flag. I did not see contact before the ball reached him. It was way underthrown. That's not a good call. Are they going to say PI? Yep, they're going to say PI. That's a bad, bad call. He does. The angle that we were looking at, it was Gilman. He was kind of covering what was going on. Cam was like half a second too early. Damn, dude. 1st and 10 after the PI. Connor's trying to find some space. He's going to get pushed back. Nice defense there. It's 2nd and 10 coming up. Man, that was a wasted opportunity. Colton Caskey with the 5 says, do you think we trade for wide receiver? I think we should. I honestly, dude, if money wasn't as complicated with DeAndre Hopkins, I would be all over that, man. I mean, I'm still am. Like, there's a way to still pull that off. I want D-Hop so bad on this team. I'm very good with Mike Williams coming back, and there are options. That's going to be a big topic of conversation this week as we get closer to the trade deadline for sure. 2nd and 10. It's going to be another handoff to Connor, who stiff arms the first defender, breaks the tackle of the second defender, and gets pushed out of bounds. Finally, after picking up the first down. Damn, dude, we're losing momentum quick here, dudes. We got to find a way to finish these plays, man. That's like 3 or 4 opportunities every drive that the Chargers have to make a big play, and it's always those almost plays. You have to finish. Andrew Breen with the 5 says, pro streamer tip, change settings to only chatters who have been subscribed for over a minute. And the chat box can't comment anymore. Okay, we'll take a look at those settings here. Thank you so much, man. Kyler Murray's going to toss it underneath, looking for number 84. Again, it's going to be tackled very short. It's going to be a pickup of maybe 1, 2nd and 9 now from the Arizona 47-yard line. Thank you, Andrew, though. I appreciate that, man. I'll take a look at those streamer settings for next stream for sure. Rick Monterosa with the 5. Arizona can stack the line because we have no scary pass catchers. That's our third and fourth quarter issues. It really kind of is. And that's why a DJ Chark or even a Mike Williams helps you out so much, because all of a sudden that big perimeter play is very real and you have to commit resources to it. Otherwise, you're just going to hit it over and over again. You know what I mean? That's why a Mike Williams return is definitely not a bad idea. 2nd and 9, Cardinals. It's going to be a delay of game. No timeout, so it's just going to push them back 5. It'll be 2nd and 14 coming up for the Cardinals, as Don Clark just jumped in with a $10 holla. Arizona is trying to jump the outside do routes. They are saying if you are going to beat us, you're going to have to do it by going downfield. Arizona D is playing tight and trying to jump routes. Yes, they are. And yes, that's exactly what we were saying before. Like, they're playing, they're basically daring you to hit him deep, which the Chargers have already done. But it's hard to get those opportunities. Here comes a screen to James Conner, and it's going to pick up 15 yards, but there is a flag. Got to assume that's holding on the Cardinals there on that screen pass. But yes, Arizona's playing kind of risky, but at the same time, it's worked so far, so why change at this point? You know what I mean? It's a good... They picked up the flag because, of course, they did. It's 3rd and 1 for the Cardinals. Third and 1. Here come the Cardinals bringing in the backup quarterback for the tush push. They didn't get it. They didn't get it. They did not get it. For sure, they did not get it. That is going to be short. That's going to be a 4th down. That is going to be a 4th down 10 out of 10 times, dude. There's no way he pushed that forward for a 1st down. Chargers were all over that. That is short. The question is, do they go for it again? It's 4th and 1. It's going to be like half a yard. Clayton Tune, is he still in it at quarterback? That's going to be another, yep, it's another quarterback run. Do the Chargers get the stop this time? It's going to be close. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. I think the Chargers may have gotten a stop here. I think it's going to be close. One and only with the 2 says, why do the refs hate us? Because we're the Chargers, baby. They're gonna place the ball. It looks like it's short, dude. It looks short. It's Chargers football. Let's go. Let's go. Chargers defense pulled it off. Oh, yeah, they're showing the replay again, dude. There's no way. 2 times denied. Chargers get the ball at the 45. Oh, we needed that. We needed that so bad. Woo! I don't know who to credit, man. Just give me some lightning bolts in the chat, baby. We needed that so bad. Oh, my goodness. Good stop, dude. Defense was getting carved up. We're seeing all sorts of BS resulting in 1st downs. We got penalties. We got all sorts. That finally helped the Chargers get a little bit momentum on defense. All these opportunities that could have been turnovers. Finally, we got one. This could be the turning point right here. 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter for the Chargers to build on some momentum. Let's go, dude. Now's the time with the 45 months. It says it's time to cook. It is time to cook, baby. Oh, dude. What a play, man. Yeah, Jesse Minter was all over it too, man. Yes, sir. And again, also, you know, the Cardinals, I think they did what they should have done. It's just interesting that they don't put Kyler in those situations. When it only says, bolt up, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nice play by the Chargers defense. We're going to take over on downs here shortly. Bolts will have the football at the 45-yard line. The very best field position of the day, right? Let's capitalize. I am ready for a flippin' touchdown. We have waited all night for a Chargers touchdown. Give it to me now. And we can control the ground game at this position as well, because you're already so close to ticker field goal range. I want to score. And honestly, it feels like, I don't know. I would love to see Ladd McConkey, but it feels like Will Dissly maybe. J.K. Dobbins. I don't know. Oh, they have an awesome angle of the stop. Khalil Mack somehow weaved his way around and pulled the quarterback backwards before that fourth down could be for 52's in the chat, man. Come on, baby. Let's go. Chargers got the football at the 45-yard line. It's a handoff. It's J.K. Dobbins. Once again, very close to breaking a big one. We just need that one play, man. It's a pickup of 3. Chargers 2nd and 7 coming up. Sorry, they're talking about Justin Herbert's hand. It seems like he's fine, but it's something they want us to look at. They're just saying he keeps doing this, which is normal, right? 2nd and 8. Justin Herbert. 2nd and 8. I thought he picked up 3. J.K. Dobbins still in it, running back. It's Justin Herbert stepping back, looking, pocket collapsing, escapes the first guy. He's going to have to throw it. Herbert's going to have to throw it out of bounds. He found Ladd McConkey in the area. It's a 3rd and 8. Pocket collapse, forcing Justin Herbert to throw that thing away. $2 holla from at the ear. Says, bro, I love you. I'm listening to you, but at work, get your work done, baby. And bolt up. Oh, baby. Thank you so much for the $2 holla there at the ear. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully this isn't adding too much stress to your workday. 3rd and 8. Chargers need to convert here. Best field position of the game. We cannot waste this. Oh, Cardinals are lining up everybody, man. Oh, they drop back. Herbert's got a little time. Fires. Midfield. Finds Simi Fayoko. And Fayoko hits the big first down, baby. Simi! Oh, and there's tons of Chargers fans in the stands right now high-fiving, dude. This is crazy. What a catch by Simi! Somehow uses his shoulder pad to keep that thing bobbling in front of him and comes down with the second effort. Oh, beautiful play. Simi Fayoko making Mike Williams-type spectacular grabs in the 2nd week in a row. Goody with the 2 says, must make the most of these opportunities. We must. It's Kamani Vidal in at running back for this next play, but they're going to whistle it dead. There is a flag. Come on. Ball start Chargers. That's terrifying. I'm going to do my best to ignore it. I saw a big old spider just gently make its way down to my peripheral, and now it's free somewhere. All right. 1st and 15. It's going to be a draw. It's going to be J.K. Dobbins, who, oh man, only picks up 2. 2nd and 13 coming up. Cardinals playing their best run defense of the season tonight. Second and 13 by the Chargers. We need to make this manageable. Justin Herbert has it. fires underneath, finally hits Ladd McConkey for his first reception of the night. And it's going to be maybe a gain of 5, puts the Chargers at 3rd and a little more manageable, 3rd and 8. We are at the 25-yard line. We can take the lead with the Cameron Dicker field goal, but I want a touchdown, dude. Come on, baby. JK in at running back. It's Justin Herbert who has to throw on the run. It's J.K. Dobbins who's loose. J.K. Dobbins down to the 10, and it's a first down for the Hob Dobbins, baby. Dobbins in the passing game puts the Chargers at 1st and 10 from the Arizona 11, so we can still pick up a first down, but consider this 1st and goal as well. Oh, let's go. Cats Delight. What's up? BC with the 20. We'll jump back to that here in a minute, my man. Let's go.
If we want real change, we need to believe as fans.
1st and 10 from the 10, from the 11.
Been disappointed for too long.
Woo!
Bolt up.
The Dob Goblin. I love that, too. We got to start doing Dob Goblins. Okay, was there a timeout? Chargers called a timeout here. We got to be better at that, though, man. Let's jump back over the $20 holla while we're waiting. It was BC coming back with another $20 holla. Ooh. Herbert was hyped on that completion, too, man. Yeah, let's go, baby. BC, win or lose, as a 30-year Charger fan, if we want real change, we need to believe as fans. We need to stop being like the Browns and more like the Packers. Been disappointed for too long. Bolt up, baby. We are a ride or die fan base. We are Bolt fans to the end. We are Bolt fam to the end. And we're ride or die with this yellow and blue, baby. Let's go, dudes. We got this. Let's grab a touchdown here, baby. Let's go. Thank you, BC. Let's see some lightning bolts in the chat, baby. 1st and 10. Chargers at the 11-yard line. It's a handoff. It's 3 yards for the running back, Kamani Vidal. We are under 2 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Dob Goblin's good, too, man. We're going to do that. Dob Goblin. Jim, you're a 64-year-old fan. Let's go, man. 2nd and 8. Come on, Chargers. Kamani Vidal still in at running back. In motion's going to be Josh Palmer. Justin Herbert, shotgun, has the football. Looking, has to climb the pocket. He tries to run for it. He's going to get sacked. It's a 3rd and 9 coming up. Cardinals' interior defensive line have been something today. They've sucked all year. We got to figure that out. 3rd down for the Chargers. It's still 10 yards to score. Are the Chargers going to get it done here, man? Come on, baby. Cardinals doing whatever they can to take away Ladd McConkey, it seems. Dobbins is going to be at the top of the screen on this play. 5 seconds for Justin has the ball. Fires midfield. Tries to hit his tight end. It's no good. Covered by number 21 of the Cardinals. Cardinals defense has come to life this week. And it's a 4th and 9. Charge going to take the chip shot 3 points. Woo! I mean, we'll take the lead. But this is a rejuvenated Cardinals defense in Monday Night Football. The try is up and good, by the way. We have a 2-point lead over the Cardinals now. 9-7 is your score. There's still 40 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Lots of football left to play. I just have a feeling we're going to need a touchdown if we're going to take this game tonight, man. We need a touchdown. It's much lower scoring than I thought it was going to be. We need a touchdown. Victor, 38 months. It's okay. We'll get this win. Both up, brothers. Yeah, we got a lot of football left to play, man. It has been a surprising, and it's been a weird game today, too. The turnovers, the lack thereof of turnovers, the 4 fumbles all going to the Cardinals, the 5-yard try from the Chargers that ended up being a fumble out of bounds or fumble into the end zone for a touchback. It's been a weird game. Chargers got to find a way to overcome the weird and get into the end zone, man. We got to do this. Chargers are up 9-7 with 40 seconds left in the third. Game is far from over. Thicker's the only person Herbert got. We do need a receiver guy. Oh, man, it's going to be such a fun offseason with the Chargers finally being players. Wide receiver for the first time forever. I feel like since we've had Keenan Allen, the only big move we made for wide receiver was Mike Williams, right? The first round capital. That was 2017, wasn't it? Since then, Quentin Johnston was kind of, but that was a late first rounder. I don't know, man. We'll see. We got Ladd in the second round this year. That was a nice trade up. We'll see what happens. Chargers are definitely going to be players. And who knows what happens at the trade deadline. That's kind of why this game's so important, too. If the Chargers are 4-2 going into week 8, you bet your butt they're in the wheelhouse for a trade, right? They're going to be players in a trade. I already think they are. Trades happened a little sooner than they normally do this year, right? We had the Amari Cooper trade. Of course, we had the Devontae Adams trade. Like, those happened maybe a week earlier than we're used to seeing. But the wheels going to start moving a lot here in the next week or so. And if the Chargers are 4-2, obviously they're going to be in the conversation for any wide receiver that's on the move. Don Clark with the $10 holla. Arizona D is racked, packed, and stacked. You cannot beat this D with trying to run or throw for short yards. You're going to have to go downfield. The offensive coordinator has to know this. Yeah, no. Dude, you're completely right. They are daring us to hit them downfield. We tried once with Rager, and it worked beautifully. I think that's probably the answer you're looking for this week, Chargers. They are taking everything away underneath that Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, his whole career, he's had Austin Eckler and Keenan Allen, and those guys are going to be available underneath. This week, the Cardinals, it seems that they've made it their mission to take those options away. And now we're really looking for like a second time. You got to figure out, let those routes develop as long as you can and see if you can take advantage of the extra resources playing down low. Here comes the first play for the Cardinals on this drive. It's going to be a pass over the middle under duress, and it's going to be complete. Big play from Michael Wilson. Over the middle, it's going to be a 15-yard play. Cardinals got the ball at their own 45. Chargers, they've been a little weak at that spot of the field this season so far. That just the middle zone. They've hit it a couple of times this week with Trey McBride. This time it's Michael Wilson who's going to dice them up. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Only 6 seconds left to play in the quarter. They may not snap this. No, they do. It's going to be a handoff. It's going to be James Conner who picks up a yard, goes down. And it's going to be a 2nd and 9 when we're back from the break. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is going to get started here from the 46-yard line. Cardinals 2nd and 9 coming up. Nathan Davis says, we really need a weapon. We do. We do. And you know what? Will Dissly could end up being the dude, but I'm still so convinced that a proper tight end could change things for this offense. What do you guys think? It's interesting to think about because a wide receiver 1 definitely changes this offense. It unlocks so much potential, obviously with Justin Herbert. It really helps out the other guys. QJ and Ladd are awesome, but maybe not in that X role. You know what I mean? So you get a proper X, a proper wide receiver 1 in there. It really does unlock a whole lot, but a proper tight end, you guys know what I'm going to say to a Mark Andrews. What does that do for this offense? Another premium run blocker plus an awesome receiving option? I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Would you be in more for an elite tight end or an elite wide receiver? I think the Chargers should be players in a trade involving one of those positions here real soon. I may even do this. It's kind of fun. You guys want to trade for between those two positions? Would you want an elite wide receiver and an elite tight end for this offense? I don't know, man. I think both of them could be great. And that's why I was saying, like, Disley's already having a pretty good week. He could turn into that. So maybe wide receiver is the move. But we've also seen what Herbert can be with, like, especially Mark Andrews in that Pro Bowl. He was awesome. Those guys were jiving, man. I don't know. Tara coming in with the $5 hollow. Will Disley's a great tight end, good at blocking and catching, but he's way too slow. By the time he gets open, defense is already there to make a play. I mean, what if we're looking at a combination of Will Disley and, let's say, David Njoku, who could certainly be in play for a trade? The Browns are selling, man. They just lost, for what it's worth, Deshaun Watson. It's been rumored they could move on from a corner. Njoku could be somebody that they end up willing to trade. He's a really fast guy, right? Like, there's guys out there. We've always talked about Kyle Pitts and all that kind of stuff, too. I mean, I don't know. One and only says Hunter Henry, Mike Will, trade away Bosa. We'll see. Steve Simmons with the 44. Let's see that second half adjustment. Let's go! Wide receiver's going to win 68-31, by the way. Here comes 2nd and 9. It's Murray. Fires over the middle. It's going to be Marvin Harrison for first down. Cardinals at the Chargers' 44-yard line. Great route by Marvin Harrison Jr. First down, Cards. By the way, guys, and I really don't think this is going to happen because it's so tough to trade for that caliber of player, but Myles Garrett has been rumored as a trade-away candidate for the Browns as well. I mean, that would be crazy. Here comes Kyler Murray, flushed out the pocket. He's taken off on the ground. Murray's going to pick up 10 and more. Murray on the sideline to the 10, the 5, touchdown Cardinals. And they're going to take the lead right back. It's a 14-9 lead for the Cardinals. 44-yard rushing touchdown by Kyler Murray. That's what I was worried about, man. That's why I took the Kyler Murray over on the rushing yards. Chargers struggle mightily versus rushing quarterbacks. Oh, man. All right, baby. We got a game. Cardinals are going to score, what? They had the ball for 1 minute. We have got to pick up the pace, Chargers. This could be a fun second half. This could be a fun fourth quarter. We got to pick up the pace. We got to score quick, baby. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Come on, baby. 4th and 2 feels so much better than 3 and 3. It's not even funny. It feels so much better. And it could determine some moves to better the team, which I don't know about you guys, but I think we could use. I mean, honestly, this team, they say this a lot. Oh, the team is never one move away from being, elite or anything like that. I think this is one of those situations where, well, maybe not elite, but the team certainly is one move away from being great. This team needs an elite pass catcher. I don't care if it's tight end or wide receiver. We need somebody to move the football vertically. And I don't know if we do that if we're a 3 and 3 team going closer to the trade deadline. That's just me. Maybe we do. I don't know. But a 4 and 2 team that obviously has needs as a receiver or pass catcher, like, yeah, totally. Let's go get him. Let's trade up for Mark Andrews. Let's get Diop. Let's grab a great wide receiver from a struggling team. I don't know. Let's get Mike Williams for $3 million on the cheap. You know what I mean? I think a 4-2 team convinces you to do that. There's going to be a lot of people saying, no. It's a new Chargers, dude. Joe Ortiz has a very strong history supporting that theory of midseason trades if the team is in a good spot. Very strong. And I want to be part of that. Very bad. Oregon Stacker with the $5 houses. Cooper Kupp, I'm calling. I mean, yeah. Dude, I'm so conflicted with Cooper Kupp. The biggest reason I want Kupp is because the Chiefs have been talking to him, allegedly. I don't want to see that happen, man. I would love to block that, right? But also, we have another good wide receiver class coming up. We need somebody now. I'll be honest with you guys, the best, most logical trade is still Mike Williams. It's $3 million, and we get him for the one season. Next year, we can go draft an elite wide receiver. It's another really good class of wide receivers coming up, man. I don't know. That's why I'm almost inclined to go tight end, because if you go get a Mark Andrews or something like that, that's going to be someone you see for a while on this team. Mike Williams, who makes a lot of sense. It's a one-and-done season, but, you could still use that. For a 7th or 6th round pick, which is probably going to be what that would cost, I'd be willing to do that 10 out of 10 times. I don't know, man. 2K viewers, what's up, everybody? Let's hope the 2K viewers are here to watch the Chargers bounce back here in the fourth quarter. Here comes a play-action play. Justin Herbert's going to hit, I almost said Cooper Kupp. Lad McConkey in the flat. And it's going to be a pickup of 4. It'll be a 2nd and 6 coming up from the 34-yard line. Why is Colson playing over Henley? That's interesting. Sometimes you see both those guys on the field on passing downs, right? You see a lot more Denzel on obvious rundowns? I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. Here comes J.K. Dobbins in at running back. Looks like a goal line formation again. Chargers love to run this. See if we can get some space on the ground for J.K. Dobbins to break loose. We need one, right? It's going to be a play action. Justin Herbert looking, fires downfield. Oh, they took the bait. It's Stone Smart. Huge play and another H-bomb. This is exactly what you guys were talking about in the chat. They are daring you to throw it deep. Stone Smart got loose, and Justin Herbert hit him. Beautiful first down. Bolt's now in Cards territory. 36-yard line. Oh. Let's do this. Let's do this. Deontay Johnson contract year, $5 million the rest of the season. I'm in, dude, and that could be someone you extend as well. Deontay Johnson, another great candidate. Thanks, Tara, the oxymoron. 1st and 10. Justin Herbert. Looking, fires, sideline again, looking for, Stone Smart one more time. This time, nicely defended on the outside. I think it was Max Melton again. And it's a 2nd and 10, but Herbert's testing him now. He's saying, hey, we see what you're doing. We're going to, what a pass by Justin, dude. Put it only where Stone Smart could get it. Just a really tough catch by Stone.
It's your Dallas fans. Here, only 2 of us still away.
PDG, we need you.
Time. Thanks for a
Fourth
great
quarter
channel.
jitters,
Let's
baby.
Keep the faith and bolt up.
Keep up the faith and bolt up. PDG, we need you to bolt up, baby. 2nd and 10. Chargers at the 35. Herbert. He's going to roll. Fires on the run. Looking for Disley. It's dropped again at the 10. 3rd and 10 coming up. Oh. PDG, thank you for the $10 holla, man. Shout out to the Dallas boys. Woo! Only 2 of you still awake. We need you. Wake up the boys. Tell them director needs you. 3rd and 10. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, Justin. In field goal range. We need a touchdown if we're going to win this game, though, man. Cardinals sending 4. Justin has to throw it. He's got, come on. No, it's going to be the tight end. Number 83, who picks up, 8 yards. It'll be 4th and 2. Who's number 83? Who's the the fourth string tight end. Who are you? Tomlinson, that's right. Tomlinson. How can we forget that? They're going to take the 3 again. We need a touchdown, man. Who was down? It was a Cardinal player was down. Y'all want to go for it? I kind of want to go for it too. It'd be a 12-14 game in the fourth quarter, though, if we go for 3 here. It kind of makes sense to take the 3. But it kind of feels like we should go for it because we need the touchdown and we finally got a little bit of momentum. Well, we have time to think about it with this injury timeout. Dicker was warming up to go for the 3 when we went into commercial. It does sort of feel like we should go for it. If I'm being honest, if I was on the sideline, I'm like gut feeling, we got to ride the momentum. We got to get in the end zone to take the lead. That's a big decision, man. I don't know. What do you guys say? Is there time? Is there time to run a poll real quick? What do you guys think? What do you think? Are you taking the 3 or are you going for it? I put up a poll. Are you taking the 3 or are you going for it? That's actually a huge decision. You take the 3, you're only down 2 points. You can win with a field goal. You feel me? You go for it, you potentially take the lead and take control of the game. It's a big decision, actually, dudes. Like, you couldn't, there's a big argument for both sides here. What do you guys think? It's very close, too, on the poll from what I can tell. You can justify either action here. What would you guys do? We'll end the poll as soon as the commercial is finished, man. This is why these dudes make the big bucks, because I don't know what I probably would go for it. But they have the better analytics on their end. We're going to end the poll here. You guys decided you would go for it. Very close, 53 to 46%. And it looks like Cameron Dicker's coming out to take the 3. Again, I don't hate it. You can now win with a field goal, which is a very important thing to remember here. But again, part of me also wants to ride the momentum. There's still already 12 and a half minutes left. Maybe taking the lead is still the move here analytically. They're going to take the 3 points and take the lead here, man. Or they're going to take the 3 points and be only 2 points behind now. They're kicking it. It is up. It is good. And the Chargers make this a 12-14 game here with 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That was a tight vote, too, man. Frank Sanchez with the $5 holla. Not sure what the chat's been saying, but how are we dealing? Is it feeling about our franchise quarterback? How are we feeling about the franchise quarterback? Well, if you're asking me personally, I feel great about Justin Herbert. There's just aspects around the offense that need to be better. I honestly feel like the Chargers, if we still had Keenan or if we still had a true wide receiver 1, the offense would probably look a lot different right now. Offensively on the ground, interior offensive line needs some help big time. Outside of that, though, I mean, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. It really feels like between the two, I'm still going after a wide receiver because you can figure it out with those two positions. So 12 minutes left on the clock. Thank you for the 5, by the way. 12 minutes left on the clock. Chargers have 12 points. Cardinals maintain the lead, but man, do we need a touchdown, dude. Here comes the kickoff. It's in the end zone, and the Cardinals will start at the 30. Whew. All right, here we go. Got to watch out for the Cardinals' run on the ground this time, too, man. Here comes 1st and 10 from the 30. It's Kyler Murray passing. He's looking. Pocket collapses. Oh, Murray navigates the pocket. He's going to throw on the run. Finds his receiver. Insane catch by Trey McBride. What? Holy crap. It's only good for a first down. Cardinals have it on the 42. But what a wacky play. Oh. That was actually awesome coverage by... Oh, dude, Marvin Harrison was wide open. We're lucky he didn't see that. But still a wacky play, resulting in a first down. Next play is a run by James Conner for 5. It's a 2nd and 4 coming up. Red with the 2 says, this is a tale. We need a wide receiver. Yeah, it is. It certainly is. It certainly is. Chargers need to be players at the trade deadline for a wide receiver. 11 minutes left to play. Cardinals have the ball at midfield. It's a 2nd and 4. Chargers defense, who have made an awesome amount of plays. None of them going in their favor. They're finishing in their favor. Here comes the next play up the middle. It's the running back. James Conner picks up the first down, carrying Tito on his back for an extra couple of yards. And I think Tito's down. Crap. It's a first down Cardinals. Tito's grabbing at his wrist. '93's in the chat for Tito Agbonia. Hopefully it's not anything serious and he can get back. He's one of our better run defensive linemen. $10 holla coming in from BC. Also have to remember, this is a make or break it budget team outside of existing players. Ortiz will spend and trade this offseason. Oh, yes, he absolutely will. Because this, of course, yes, is the budget team. And we're going to have some extra resources to play with by the end of the season, too. We got to remember, he's been working on the compensatory pick formula. We're going to see some kickback. Might as well use one of them for a wide receiver like Mike Williams. Which right now, if you were to ask me, Director, who are your top guys that could realistically come to the Chargers via wide receiver, Mike Williams is probably number 1 for me. Thank you so much, BC. $10 holla. And we're starting to hold our breath here. It's one of those fourth quarters for the Chargers. 12-14 is your score. 10:30 left in the game. Cardinals chewing some clock now in Chargers territory. It's going to be a play action. Kyler Murray too fast, throws on the run, and hits his receiver, but it's too high and incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Harrison, who took a shot. He's going to be coming to the sideline now. Marvin Harrison grabbing at his back. Hopefully he's okay. Marvin Harrison almost made a big play there too. He went up high. Kind of landed on his back. Maybe twisted it a little bit, but he should be okay. Him and Cam Hart have been duking it out all day. 2nd and 10. Trio of receivers at the top of the screen. Got to expect another run here, which means they're looking to convert early here. It's going to be another incompletion, looking for their guy over the middle. Again, Chargers been soft there, but it's Derwin James in the area this time. Now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Now, the biggest threat at this point for me is going to be a scramble by Kyler Murray. Chargers got to find a way to keep this play in front of him while also keeping Kyler Murray under control here. You find a way to do that, it's going to be a 4th down. Come on, Chargers. Keep the play in front of you and don't let Kyler Murray loose. Chargers sending 5. Murray's got to throw it early. He's going to try and find his receiver. It's incomplete. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10. Wilson's looking for a flag. It looks clean to me. And a 4th and 10 coming up. Chargers will get the ball back. Nice play. Who is in defense there, man? It was Tareeb Still. And I'm going to say that was as clean as it gets. Nice defense there by Tareeb Still. And that's going to cause the punting unit to come out for the Cardinals here at the 45-yard line of the Chargers. Got to watch out for them pinning him inside the 10. It's a fair catch, maybe? No, it's going to be, heads-up play by the special teams of the Cardinals. It's going to, again, extremely lucky bounce into the end zone and caught by a card inside the 5, probably at the 1. That's a lot of lucky bounces this week, my guy. Crazy. Chargers going to have to drive 99 yards to score. Yeah, we cannot catch a break this week. That's a lot of bad luck when the ball bounced, man. That was skill, not luck. It takes a lot of, I mean, yes, you can kick it that way, but it takes a lot of luck to get any ball to literally shoot forward from a kick. But still, heads up play by the special teamers being in position in the event something like that did happen. Because that was heading for the end zone had there not been a Cardinal player right there. 99 yards. Again, Chargers can take a field goal to take the lead. But I don't know about that, man. I feel it. We need a touchdown to win this game. 99 yards is a tough thing to do here, though. Again, it's versus the Cardinals. Hopefully the Chargers find a way to move the ball against a defense who's been more or less really easy to move the football versus, other than this week this season. The Packers just completely dismantled them last week. I wonder what the deal is. Additionally, if you're looking for something to root for while we're waiting to come out of commercial, the director, we need 8 yards from Kamani Vidal to complete this entry right here, which would be pretty cool. 8 yards from Kamani Vidal. I don't think this one's going to hit. We got a nice backup over here, though. That would be kind of a nice hit there. We're looking for that. 8 yards from Kamani. We'll win, what is it, 140, 135. 99 yards impossible? I don't think so. I think the Chargers, if they find a way to get 10 yards, then we're back on the table. But it can be tough getting that first initial 10 yards. I'm going to tell you that right now. 10, 15 yards from the 1, it can be tough. It can be tough. I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't seen more screens this game, too. But to be fair, the Cardinals have really been throwing everything at covering the underneath stuff this week. Maybe a screen wouldn't go too far behind that mindset from the defense. Here comes the Chargers. First down from the 1-yard line. J.K. Dobbins lining up to carry. He's going to audible out, it looks like. Chargers may be throwing it here. Justin is throwing it. He's looking, fires sideline. He will find Ladd McConkey. And McConkey, okay, we're back in business. That's a 13-yard reception for Ladd. And that's a big-time catch for the Chargers that puts this drive back on the map. Nice route by Ladd, dude. Nice and crisp. Great reception. Picks up 13. And we're back in action here, baby. Here comes the next play. It's a run by J.K., who picks up a couple. And it's a 2nd and long coming up for the Chargers. Again, Cardinals, my goodness, have been something this week versus the run. Outside of that 1 or 2 plays where the offensive line bullied their way into space for J.K., it's been all Cardinals this week in run defense. Here comes 2nd and 9. 9 minutes left to play in the game. Lots of powder blue in the stands this week. In motion, Will Dissly, the tight end. Justin Herbert, shotgun, steps back, lots of heat, needs to throw. Throws underneath, finds Dissly. It's incomplete. Bit of interference. But it'll be 3rd and 9. Mac Wilson. Nah, it was clean. 3rd and 9 coming up for the Chargers. Come on, Chargers. 3rd down. Got to find a way to convert here. Cardinals have been sending the house in these situations. It looks like they're raring up to do it again. Cardinals sending 4. Herbert's got a little time. Fires sideline. It's Will Dissly who extends and picks up the 1st down. Woo! Dissly redemption reception. And we keep moving. Hey, the guy on the TV, I got that shirt. It's my favorite thing in the world. I bought that at SoFi. Oh, heads up by Will Dissly. Reaching over the line for that first down. Chargers drive continues from the 24. Redemption reception. 1st and 10 Chargers. It's JK in at running back. Justin throwing again. Fires over the middle. It's going to be, I think, the tight end again. Will Dissly, who juggled it, does complete the catch. And it's another first down. Chargers at the 36-yard line. Will Dissly maybe even raring up for a career game today. I have to imagine this has got to be close to a career game for Will Dissly. 8 receptions, 8 yards, or 81 yards for number 81. Over the middle is another reception for Ladd McConkey, who's going to pick up 3. They're going to say 4. It's a 2nd and 6 coming up for the Chargers. McConkey seems to have turned it on here in the fourth quarter. 7.5 minutes left to play here. It still feels like touchdown. You need a touchdown. Come on, baby. Momentum is starting to build. Let's keep it going. 2nd and 6 Chargers. We're at the 40-yard line of the Chargers. In at running back is J.K. Dobbins. Motioning is the fullback. Here comes Herbert. Fires. Middle of the field. And it's Ladd McConkey who's loose. Ladd McConkey. He's trying to move, make something happen down at the 40 of the Cardinals. What is that? A 20-yard play? Let's go! Woo! Ladd McConkey has turned it on in the fourth quarter, and the Chargers got a passing game. Oh, and he almost had him, too, for another big move. McConkey making it happen. Now at 37 yards on 3 receptions. Justin Herbert fires sideline. He's going to hit Josh Palmer, who gets to the sideline. And it's going to be a 2nd down, a little extra at the end of that play. Probably should have been roughing or unnecessary roughness. 2nd and 1 coming up for the Chargers. Again, starting at the 1-yard line. Now at the Cardinals' 31-yard line. The passing game has kind of come alive for the Bolts. Let's see if they can get something going on the ground now that they have to play a little bit more honest. That's what I'm looking for here. Ladd McConkey motioning to the top of the screen. It's going to be a run. It's going to be J.K. Dobbins. It's going to be a pickup of 1 and a 3rd and very short coming up. It's going to be a 3rd and maybe half a yard. What a move by the Chargers. Third and 1. Probably one of the biggest plays of the day here. Chargers lining up 2 backs behind Justin Herbert. What is this? What is this formation? It's a handoff. It's over the middle, and it's denied. Who was the handoff to? It was to Hassan Haskins. It looked kind of like a fullback dive. Interesting. 4th and 1. What do we do from here? You kind of, I feel like you should go for it here. With still 4 minutes, I think you go for it. Chargers offense still on the field. Do the Chargers try and run it here for the first down? They're running the same formation. Ooh, this is serious, dudes. Probably the biggest play of the game. Justin Herbert trying to draw him off. They snap it. And they're going to plow straight ahead for the first down. We got it. I thought they were just trying to get him off sides here, man. Hassan Haskins takes it forward for 2 yards, obviously picks up the first down. That was the biggest play of the game right there. Oh, my word. J.K. Dobbins back in at running back. It's a handoff. Dobbins trying to round the corner. Spins one guy out, picks up two. Cardinals have been so ready for Dobbins this week. Dobbins must have had 14 carries for 40 yards this week on J.K. Dobbins. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Chargers. Come on, Bolts. Under 3 minutes to play now. McConkey in motion. It's Justin Herbert stepping back. He's looking for a receiver. Instead, he's going to run it himself. Justin Herbert slides. Picks up 4 yards. And the clock continues to run. They're going to have to run a play before the 2-minute warning on a 3rd and 4. So the Chargers' plan of attack right now, especially with that 4th down try, was to stay in front of the clock. If they do have to kick it back, if they do have to take a 3-point field goal, then they want to do it with as little time as possible for the Cardinals to retaliate, but still only being up 1 is super risky. You got to get in the end zone. Chargers have to snap the football. It's Justin Herbert. Cardinals sent the house. Herbert threw it deep, but there was a lot of contact at the 10-yard line, and it's going to draw a flag. Simi Fehoko up against Max Melton, and Max Melton completely disrupted that route, and now the Cardinals are saying, hey, that was an uncatchable ball. You know why? Because y'all were interfering. They're going to call it incomplete. Jim Harbaugh's flipping out because he's seeing what I'm seeing. Jim Harbaugh's flipping out on the sideline. He thinks we should get a flag for interference, which we should. That was PI all day. Of course, yeah, chat is saying that Fehoko probably could have sold it a little bit better. He probably could have. But there was a whole lot of interference, a whole lot of contact at the 10-yard line between Fehoko and Melton. And because Justin Herbert threw it deep, which is what it looked like it was a go route, right? And since there was so much interference at the 10-yard line, Fehoko was never able to get around him. They're going to call it uncatchable. Is that really how it works? Because if that's the case, Felton should just grab his dude at the 10 and never let go. That's insane, dude. Harbaugh's going nuts about this, man. Is this a record? 3,500 people in the chat. What's up, everybody? Yeah, we're here in the final 2 minutes of this Cardinals-Chargers game. I don't know about that one, though, man. That one is tough. That one is tough. I've not seen Jim Harbaugh heated on the sideline like this until that particular play. I agree with him. It should have been PI. It should have been PI. I know it says it wasn't catchable, but only because there was so much interference that it stopped the go route from progressing at the 10. Oh, man. So now you're at a point here where the Chargers kind of have a position in front of them. What do you do again? Do you go for it again? Because you probably win the game if you get this 4th and 4. You probably win. Because not only do you have 3 more downs, you're in control of the clock, you're going to force all 3 timeouts from the Cardinals, and you still take the lead with a 3-point field goal. What do? Do you take the points, take the lead, trust the defense, or do you get aggressive on offense and try and win that way? I don't know, man. Harbaugh's so upset about that no call. Here comes Dicker with the 3 points. And this is going to be good. The Chargers do take the lead. It's going to be the defense that needs to carry the game for the rest of this one. That is tough, dude. That is tough. They showed a replay right out of commercial, and it's exactly as I described. Here comes Fayoko on the go route, and Max Melton just causes so much interference that he's not able to get around him. And that ball sails over, and it's incomplete. That sucks. That sucks, dude. So we got Cameron Dicker giving us the lead. It literally is in the hands of the defense now. That's tough, man. That one's going to follow me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. Was it 3 years ago something similar happened versus the Cowboys? There was a call or no call or whatever. That's the last time I remember something like that crazy. But the Chargers got the lead. It's a 15-14 game with 2 minutes left to play. Like, you got to imagine if the Chargers get a stop that this is a dub right here. So it's all in the hands of the defense now. Let's see if they can make it happen. 1st and 10 from the 30. Kyler Murray steps. He's going to throw over the middle of the field. Incomplete, looking for Michael Wilson, who's not going to get it. It was Alohi Gilman in coverage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Come on, defense. We need that big drive. We haven't seen a huge one since the beginning of the game. Let's see if they can make another one happen here, dude. Come on, baby. Come on, defense. It's up to you guys. 2nd and 10. Kyler Murray. Got to watch out for his escapability, too. That's another element of this that you got to watch out for. It's Kyler Murray looking, fires deep. He's going to look for a receiver on the sideline. It's dropped. It was Marvin Harrison Jr. who almost made a huge play, but the Chargers knocked it loose. There's a flag. What's the flag for? What's the flag for? They said unnecessary roughness. Are you kidding me? Wow! Wow! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, refs? As clean of a tackle as you're ever going to see. Wow! Kyler Murray throws underneath, finds James Conner, who's going to break every tackle, takes it down to the 30. They have control of the game. Wow! The refs blew our chances at this game, dude. You tell me with a straight face that extra 15 yards doesn't change this game. It does. That is bull crap. That is bull crap. That is unacceptable. You think the refs didn't affect this game? You're delusional. That is some BS, dude. This is the biggest BS game I've seen since that game with the Cowboys in what, 2022? 2021? That is some bull crap, dude. Chargers got to start burning timeouts. They got no choice. Here comes the carry. It's Connor. Connor's going to pick up the first. That's game over, dude. And the commentators are never going to bring it up again, right? They're not going to talk about it again. They're going to bury that. They're going to bury the fact that some bullcrap ref ruined the Chargers' chances at the defense getting able to close this game out. That's crazy. That's nuts. I hate games like this, dude. There's nothing you can do versus that. The refs decided it. That's crazy. Yeah, we totally go for it on fourth down if we knew we were going to get drilled by the refs in the very next drive. That penalty ruined the Chargers' chances. That is insane. Wow. I don't care what you say. You say we deserve to lose. You say that we're shooting ourselves in the foot. We want to play victim, whatever. The Chargers had a shot at winning this game, and it was taken away by BS officiating. That's the end of the day what it comes down to. Sure, we could have maybe not deserved to win this game. Maybe we do deserve to lose this game, but never like that. I don't care who you are. Never like that. Been doing this a long time, man. Go back and watch my streams. We got to be close to what, 50, 100 by now? I lose my crap maybe once every 2 years. This is one of those times. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. What a BS thing this is, dude. We could have lost, could have been different, could have been a different result. I cannot stomach losing like that. I cannot do it. I cannot condone it. I cannot do it. Cards probably still could have won this game. Let's be honest. They probably could have, maybe would have. Not like that. Never like that. I can't even believe it, dude. What a freaking disgrace, man. What a freaking disgrace. For those of you guys that are watching my stream without ESPN Plus or whatever, just wait till you see this unnecessary roughness on Cam Hart that ruined the Chargers' chances at winning this game. Just wait till you see that replay, and you will get where I'm coming from. Unbelievably irresponsible by the refereeing. Unbelievable. Game over. Chargers lose. Screw you, commentators. Whoever is commentating this game, hard-earned, tough battle, blah, 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 blah. They will never again bring up the BS calls this game that cost the Chargers. Y'all had a chance, and they had a good chance at that. It would have been what, 3rd down? Holy crap. That's insane. That's insane, dude. That's insane. And Jeff, don't come in here and tell me what to do or not to do, dude. This is one of those times where on my platform, I'm going to say what I want. And this game ended horribly for the Chargers. In terms of how you officiate a football game, that is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And no one's going to talk about it. It's going to get buried. Nobody's going to talk about it. I'm sure as hell going to talk about it. Absolutely insane. I'm going to go on Bleacher Report and continue this rant, man. It's insane. I got a show on Bleacher Report here in like 5 minutes. Oh, we're going to have some stuff to talk about. We are going to have some stuff to talk about. Unbelievable. And to be fair, I'm not the only one fired up, dudes. You take a look at Jim Harbaugh on the sidelines during those replays. He's acting the same way I do, and I would consider both of us pretty chill human beings. That is a disgrace. Wow. All right, dudes, I got to go over to Bleacher Report. We're going to talk more about this. I'm not going to let this die. I don't care if people think I'm complaining, whining, whatever. I'll be the sponge for all the hate, for all I care, but I'm not standing for that. I'm not standing for that. That sucks. You win the right way, you lose the right way. That's how football works. You cheat me out of that, I'm going to be pissed off about it. And I'm going to talk about it. Creative King with the 10. This is once again proof the NFL refs are scripted. I don't know. Again, I don't know what that was. All games these last few years scripted. We need to blast the NFL media platform starting now. Everything's scripted. I don't know if I can go that far. It could be. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. But that play determined the fate of this game. And they knew it. And they didn't take a second thought at looking at it. They didn't think hey, this could really change the outcome of the score. This could really change the Chargers' chances at coming back from this. Maybe we should take a second look at it. No. They just let it be.
This is once
Crazy.
Again proof that the NFL and refs are scripted.
We
All
had
games
this game,
these last
dude.
few years are scripted. We need to blast the NFL on all media platforms starting now. Everything it's
Thank
scripted.
you guys for all the support tonight, though, man. I know I'm pissed, but I do appreciate everybody showing up. Chase, thank you. Everybody, thank you so much. BC, everybody that dropped in, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you guys over here on Bleacher Report in just a minute, all right? Love you guys. Thank you.